here in the basement, ready for another Yankee extravaganza. And it better be an extravaganza because they ain't been doing anything. Nothing. We got to kick this game off. We got to kick it off with runs. We got to kick it off with some heart. We got to kick it off with some freaking purpose because we have had no purpose going on lately with this team. None. We have with the pitching. The pitching's been there. We can't even complain about the pitching. It has been there. But what we can complain about is this pathetic hitting. And that's what it's been. Absolutely pathetic hitting. We can't even – Michael Wacha starts after 38 days of being out. We can't hit him? We can't hit him? That's ridiculous. And now we're going to get started right now, and we're going to come out with some bats. I got my Jeter jersey on. We got to freaking flip this somehow. You guys all know I am not a superstitious guy at all, but I'm going to pull out all the stops tonight. I'll turn my hat up. I'll turn it sideways, whatever we got to do. Freaking Joey Gallo's hitting right now. Joey Gallo's hitting right now. The Yankees, thankfully, are back home. We dropped 9 out of the last 11. 9 out of the last 11. We've only scored 8 runs in the past 5 games. Are you kidding me? What is going on? What is going on? This is getting, listen, slumps happen. Slumps happen. We get it. We're going to right the ship. There's injuries. I know we hate blaming injuries, but this is what happens. This is what happens. We blame injuries. We're going to blame them. Matt Carpenter's out. DJ has a toe inflammation. He's out. He's day-to-day. Who else is going to get hurt? Who else is going to get hurt? Carpenter should be back by the playoffs, they said, but he's been a monster loss. They don't really have to pitch Judge. And Aaron Boone's freaking lineup, his lineup is being treated as if he's, playing around with MLB The Show video game. Like he's just putting people everywhere. Why do you split up Judge and Rizzo yesterday? And Donaldson, right? Is everybody getting tired of him not being able to catch up the fastballs? This guy's striking out, flying out. He's behind on every one of them, man. And he's still batting high in the order. Why? The pitching's been good. This week, the whole pitching, even Tyon last night was good. You had Garrett Cole pitched a great game against the Mariners. We didn't know how to run the bases. A professional team doesn't know how to run bases. Nestor Cortez pitched a great game. We couldn't score any runs for him. Frankie Montes pitched a great game too. He had one rough inning, and he came back out in the 5th and shut it down again. Tyon last night, think about this. He had a little bit of a rough first inning, right? He gave up 1 run in the first inning, just one. This Yankee batting order should have brought him out of that. Just 1 run. Gets into the 7th inning before he gives up a 2-run bomb to Devers, so we're down 3-0. Devers and Tommy Pham were 5-6 against Tyon with a home run and 3 RBIs. The rest of the Red Sox was 1 for 21. 1 for 21. And our team couldn't score a damn run off a guy, Michael Wacha, who hasn't pitched in 38 games because he's been injured. He hasn't been around since June. We only get 2 hits. 2 weak singles is all we got off him. 2 weak singles. That is pathetic beyond imagination. Rick, what's happening, brother? Welcome in, man. We're ready. I'm wearing my Jeter jersey tonight, man. Jeter, we're home. We're coming out of this funk, man. We're coming out of this funk, man. I'm not a superstitious guy and do all these fan things. Well, I'm doing them today, man. I'm going to do them today. We're going to come out of this thing tonight, man. It's been disgusting, man. We got Garrett Cole out there. He pitched great last time. Let's keep this ball rolling. Let's stay positive, man. We're home now. What a big homestand, Rick. Let's get it going, brother. Let's get it going, man. Here we go. First pitch. I was just saying, man, we've only had 8 runs in the past 5 games, brother. Right? Wacha, yeah. Can you imagine that Wacha hadn't pitched in 38? Good. 2 pitches, 1 out. That's what we need. He hasn't pitched in 38 games, and we get 2 weak infield hits off him. All right. Did you see, by the way, you see what Joey Gallo's doing? Joey Gallo's played in 8 games. He's 5 for 19. He's hit a couple of home runs, and he has 4 RBIs already. 10 strikeouts, yes, but I mean, he came in and hit a pinch hit 3-run bomb for the Dodgers. Like he's found his bat. There you go. 2 outs already. That's what I'm talking about. Boom. 2 outs already. It's crazy, brother. It's exactly right, Rick. Crazy. But you know what? It's just as crazy that us loyal fans are here every night watch this. We're going to have a great, great night tonight. We were 2-9 on that 11-game road trip. We're 9 out of our last. Yeah, well, that's the same thing. 9 out of the last 11. That's the same math. Whatever the case, it's pathetic. We're back. We're going to be good tonight. We're going to have a great game. We're going to have a great game tonight. And we may get a unicorn sighting. We actually may get a unicorn sighting. That's who just texted me, man. He's actually going to show up. Oh, we have a good night tonight. We're going to have one of those great bomb-out games. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be good. The Yankees are going to win this thing. And luckily, the Blue Jays have been 3-7 in their last 10. They've been crap too. So we still have a 10-game lead. We still have a 10-game lead after all the crap of us trying not to win. We still have a 10-game lead. Come on, man. Bring that heat. It's already 1-2. Let's go. Pumped up, man. This slump is going to end. It's going to end. We're going to get this thing going. We're going to get it going in the right way. We're freaking New York Yankees, man. This is the New York Yankees. Popped up. 3 outs already. Good. Good. That's it. That's the way we need to start. Now we got to set the tone and score some runs at the bottom of the first right off the bat. Yeah, man, you can't make this stuff up. This has been a rough stretch, brother. And it started with the Royals. It started with the Royals series. Well, it started before that, but, you know, I've only been live streaming a month now, man, so you know what I mean. This has been a rough stretch, man, but we're going to be all right. I feel good today. I feel positive. They haven't given me much reason to, but I'm telling you, I feel positive. We're gonna come out of this thing. We're gonna come out of it strong. I got to go backwards now. We're coming up the bat. I got to do this stuff. So I'm told that's what I got to do. You know, bullpen gets straight. Mets and Braves tonight. What's up, Braves fan? Yo, Braves fan, hit the subscribe button, the bell notice, and the like button. You should stick around. My co-host is coming on. He's a Mets fan, Mr. Braves fan. You two should have a lot to talk about. He should be on any minute. He's known as the Unicorn because you never know when you're going to see him, but he's coming in, and he's a Mets fan. I've known him over 15 years, so we're really good friends. But that should be interesting, man. So Braves fan, please hit the subscribe, the bell notice, and the like button. Keep this basement rolling to 1,000 subs. We use a basement mentality in here, which means everything starts in the basement, man. And we're going to rise out of the depths and make this channel grow. And you guys help me get there every single day, and I appreciate it. Yep, that should be fun when Luke comes in the room and there's a Braves fan already sitting here in the room too. That should be a lot of fun. That should be a lot of fun. Yeah, that Mets Braves going to be huge. I wonder if Andy's going to stop in. Andy's a Braves fan. He can go back and forth with Lou as well, man. So it should be a ball in here tonight. The balling in the basement. That's what we're doing. Gunnar, what's up, brother? Welcome in. Welcome back. Always appreciate you supporting the channel, Gunnar. It's always good to see you, man. Thanks for showing up. Yankees are winning big tonight, brother. I got the Jeter jersey. I got my hat on backwards. I'm doing all these things that I don't believe in, but it's going to work today. It's going to work. We got to get pumped up. We got to get pumped up. Paul O'Neill's calling the game. David Cohn. We got all the. Look at that single right off the bat for Torres, man. There we go. So we got Torres leading off today. Boone's just throwing everything out there, man. Everything. Oh man, let's go, Aaron. Come on. We all us fans need a good 10-1, 10-2 game today. That's what we need. That's what we need, and that's what we're gonna get. Come on. I am amped up for this. Amped up, man. Judge is hitting a 2-run homer right now. I could say I called that, but it's so easy to predict that because we know he's gonna do it. All right. Well, he went from 2-run homer to double play. So I guess we're gonna have to give him a pass for that, but it doesn't matter, man. The Yankees are coming back. We're the New York freaking Yankees. When we get our people back, our guys off the injured list, we're gonna be right back on track. And for the rest of the MLB world that's loving us being down, it doesn't matter because we're coming back. Our pitching's been solid this week. We just got to wake up the freaking bats. Just got to wake up the bats. That's it. That is it. And we're back on fire while the rest of the world, baseball world's loving this. We ain't going anywhere. We're not going anywhere. Come on, Rizzo, let's go. You can feel a good week coming up. That was a solid hit. Boom, that's a double. That's going to be an easy double. Good stuff. Good stuff, Rizzo. Here we go with Donaldson batting cleanup again. What is the love affair with Donaldson batting cleanup? And third, is anybody else tired of him trying to catch up to a fastball? Anybody else tired of seeing that? He is way behind on old fastballs, man. He doesn't hit a damn thing. And yet he's batting fourth, third, fourth. Why? Why? It's blowing my mind how this guy is batting third or fourth in the order every day. At the very least, at least Boone put Judge behind, Benintendi behind, Rizzo behind Judge today. You know, Donaldson, the $25 million man. $25 million for a 224 average in 94 games. Isn't that great? That's right, man. Let's go. Let's go, Donaldson. Come on. You're a bum. Right, Rick? He's a bum. You have weird superstitions. That was just too much of a coincidence. There's a restaurant in my hometown that my dad worked at. Buffalo made it to the Super Bowl those years. Hey, sometimes we got to go what we got to go with, Gunner. That's it, man. I mean, I usually don't do all that stuff, turn my hat that way or like this, but I might have to start doing these things. I think the Jeter jersey is going to pull us through. I think that's what's going to happen. And he struck out because Donaldson sucks. That's why Donaldson sucks. This guy is trash. Why is he batting cleanup? What does Boone see that we don't see as fans? Come on. This guy is the disgrace. He is an absolute disgrace, man. I can't believe this guy is batting in the upper part of the order, man. What the hell is going through Boone's mind? You'd be better off. I mean, why don't you just stick IKF as cleanup then? Higgy, put anybody there. I mean, this just does not make any sense. None. Struck out. What a freaking surprise. What a surprise. I'm telling you what, man. We can get something rolling here. He's going to kill it all night for us. I don't understand what Aaron Boone thinks with these. Oof, I almost said it. How about we go with freaking lineup? That's it, Stick. That's it, brother. That's it, man. Hit the subscribe, the bell notice, and the like button. Keep this chat rolling. We basement balling down here. We're all chatting. We're all kicking it. We're all fans in here, man. There's some knowledgeable guys that are in here every day in that chat with you, man. Real knowledgeable fans. And that's all we are down here, man. So we appreciate you helping us keep moving to 1,000 subscribers, brother. Yeah. What is all I drink? I don't drink nothing else. But I'll tell you what, being a Jet fan, I could sue the Jets for doing all that years ago. Nope. Water's my game. Let's go, man. Come on. Cole came out, pitched great. Like I said, the good thing, even though we were 2 out of 9 out of our last 11, the good thing, the positive was our pitching. Tyon pitched well yesterday. If people think he didn't, he only gave up 3 runs and it took 7 innings. Where were our bats? Remember, only Devers and Pham were the ones that were hitting anything. The rest of the Red Sox was 1 for 21. 1 for 21 against Tyon. Pham and Devers were the ones that were getting. They were 5 for 6 with a home run, 3 RBIs, man. But the Yankees should be able to overcome a 3-0 lead, and it was 1-0 most of that time, so we couldn't even overcome that. Just crazy. It's crazy, but you know what? It's all good. It's all good. Now Cole comes out tonight. He looks sharp so far. He looks real sharp. And the Rays haven't been playing great lately. I know the Blue Jays. Thank you, Toronto. Shout out to Toronto for going 3-7 in your last 10, because they really, really could have been within 5 or 4 games of us right now if they were on a hot streak. Good. Look at that. 5 up, 5 down. 5 up, 5 down. And we're almost over 10 pitches. We 2 outs into the second. That's the pitching we're talking about. That's what we need. That's what we've been getting. Wait, you think IKF would have set it off? His home run over the monster, that should have set it off. It should have set it off and inspired everybody on the Yankees when a guy like that gets it. Man, that's who should set it off, man. Everybody should have been inspired by IKF. And I called it that the winning streak was going to start and we turn around and get shut out the next day. Maybe it's going to start today. Here's G-Man Choi. You guys remember when he was on the Yankees? He was on the Yankees. He started his career with the Yankees. Short-lived, but he did start with us. So, yeah, we're going to go. We're going to we got to take 2 out of 3, man. We can't start losing to these kind of teams. Losing to the Red Sox is one thing, man. We cannot be dropping games that are raising in the Blue Jays. No way. No way. It's too much on the line. It's a long season, man. We'll come out of this. All right. See, you got 0-2 on them already. 0-2. I don't know what you guys are talking about. I'm going to leave that everything alone there. I'm going to look at it over here. Cole is already looking like Cole. The last start and this start, he's looking like Cole. Looking like Cole already. Come on, strike out Choi. And Joey Gallo, I know some of you weren't in the chat at the time. You see Joey Gallo? Joey Gallo's hitting for the Dodgers. Isn't that crazy? Montgomery is lights out with St. Louis. I think his first 2 starts, he has a 0 ERA. His first 2 starts. Gallo leaves here. He's freaking 8 games in. He's hitting home runs. So, yeah, man, I feel a good week coming up. Oh, come on. He almost got him to swing at that. But I still feel we got to move the bullpen around a little bit. Get Marinaccio back up here. I know he had options to go down. Get him back up here. What's the love affair with Abreu anyway? He's been released twice by this team. We keep bringing him back. He's not that impressive when he comes out. And Loizaga too, man. He's not doing anything. But we got to send Marinaccio down. He had the option to go down. How about sending him back up now? The guy's given up 1 run since April. 1 run since April, man. And he's got, listen, he needs to come back up. I don't care how you do it. You bring him back up. Get him, get him, get him. Choi can't come on, man. What is that? What is that? Come on. What, I can't handle the ball and sorry, the ball rolled right into your glove. I mean, it rolled right into his glove. Gee, sorry to hit the ball right into your glove. It wasn't even a hard shot. Come on. He was trying. He looked like he was going to grab it and just shuffle it, man. And just come on, man. His Walls is hitting 177. You think we can get him out? Come on, man. Anybody new in the room, hit the bell notice, hit the subscribe button, the like button. They're chatting about who knows what. We're going on and on, but these are regular guys. They're all great in the basement because everything goes in the basement, man. We're basement ballers with a basement mentality, man, fighting from, emerging from the depths. All and on and on and on to positive things. So the wild card right now, the Rays are tied for last in the wild card, the last wild card spot. Look at the Orioles, 2 games out of the wild card, huh? That's pretty interesting. He's going to strike this clown out. He's going to strike this clown out. Come on. You're going to strike this dude out, man. This guy's hitting 177 for a reason. You can see the K coming. You can see it coming. The K is coming. Here it is. Oh, he didn't swing. He wouldn't swing. And we got we can get out of this inning. We got to keep the ball rolling, man. I feel some runs coming. We got some runs coming up. You guys see the perfect game almost thrown by the Rays pitcher yesterday? He got broken up in the 9th inning. 9th inning, first batter. Oh, come on, Cole. He's not swinging now, man. Just blow one past him. Wow, we complain about our injuries. The Rays have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. They have 15 players on the IL. Oh, come on, man. We go from 0-2 to a walk. Oh, and 2 to a walk, man. Come on. Oh, because, see, this is what happens when you have a dumb error, man. A dumb error. And this is what happens. So what is this guy going to do? Get a single and then we're going to give up a run? That was crazy, Rick. Right. 0-2 to a walk. IKF with the error because he tried to shuffle the ball out of his glove. He had time to throw him out. It was Choi. Choi can't run. Here we go. Watch this dude get a single now. See, this is how these things start. This is how these things start, man. Look at it. They're showing the replay of it now. Look at Cole. Cole was already walking to the dugout because he knew the inning was over. Now we got to waste pitches. Yeah. They had some pretty big names on there, too, like Tyler Glasnow. That guy's a great pitcher, man. He's hurt. They have some really big players on there. That's why they haven't been playing that well either, man. So we're complaining. Look at the Rays. And they're tied right now for the last wild card spot. And the other team's only a game or 2 behind them. So they can't afford to lose much either. This is a big series for both teams. And I'm not going to say we can afford to lose games anymore. You forget that. We need to win these things. There's no more affording to lose games because we have a 10-game lead. We've been saying that for 2 weeks. Can you imagine if we were on a winning streak the last 2 weeks? We would have been up. We would have been like 15 or 20 games up over Toronto by now. Thank goodness they didn't have a winning streak because we'd be like 4 games up. So we're very blessed at this point. But I'm tired every day of saying, hey, well, at least we got that lead. At least we got that lead. That's getting old. That is getting old. Holy crap, man. These guys aren't swinging at anything, man. 2-2. See, 7 pitches in the first inning. He's got 20 going in this inning. And it's not even his fault, man. Well, the walk was, but that, see what an error does? An error with 2 outs causes all this drama. This is the next Yankee day off is until next Wednesday. So we're going to be here all week into Monday and Tuesday next week. Struck him out. There you go. There you go. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. That is exactly how you do it. Strike him out, get our bats up, get somebody wake up with the bats, come out of this slumber, and let's get it rolling here. Let's get it rolling. Toronto still got the lead too, man. So there's some stuff going on. Tomorrow is that. Hey, Rick, tomorrow we got Zach Wilson's freaking surgery is tomorrow. Then we're really going to find out how long he's going to be out. We're going to find out tomorrow. His surgery is tomorrow morning, I think. And then the doctors are going to give us a real report on when he's going to start. What do you think? What do you think? What if he comes back by week 3 or 4 and the Jets are like 3-0 and really have something good rolling with Flacco? What do you think is going to happen? We got a solid team, man. Flacco's a veteran. I mean, he's got real players to work with now, Rick. What do you think is going to happen, man? What if Zach comes back and the Jets are 2 or 3-0? What do you think is going to happen? What would you want to have? Would you want to stick Zach in there if Flacco's killing it? Would you? Or would you make him wait? I don't know. I bet you they would put Zach in. What do you do? Because that could happen. That could be a realistic, man. The Jets have a solid team. That could be realistic. That'd be very interesting, man. I'm very interested in seeing what happens there when he comes back. If Flacco and the team's already rolling, because they say Flacco's already been working well with the players, man. He was working well before Zach got hurt. That's going to be interesting because Jet fans, we're all starving for a team that looks like a real NFL team, man, right? We're going to look like a real NFL team. We need to escape it. Yes, we do. It's some bad mojo going on in that dugout, and it starts with Boone. It starts with Boone, uninspiring manager of the year. Do you know that? You want to know another sickening stat? Aaron Boone, they were just talking about it in pregame. Aaron Boone is the 4th manager in Yankee history, the 4th fastest manager to, I thought that was it, to 400 wins. To 400 wins. Can you imagine that? His name was mentioned in the same sentence as Casey Stengel and Joe Torre. And McCarthy, his breath was, Boone's name was mentioned with those 3. Are you kidding me? He's nowhere near those 3. Nowhere near it. He's got 400 wins and nothing to show for it. 0. Because anybody can win with this lineup. You can stick any manager in there. They're making Boone sound like he's one of the greats of the Yankees. Are you kidding me? Congratulations. You got 400 useless wins because we do nothing when we get to the playoffs. And here we are with Benintendi batting 6th again. Yeah, I don't know what they're going to do either, man. What's up, Raleigh? What's up, Gadini? What's going on, guys? When the Yankees play well, we don't give him credit. No, we don't give him credit because he doesn't do anything in the playoffs. What does Aaron Boone do in the playoffs? No, I don't give Aaron Boone credit even when we're winning. I didn't give him credit when we were on winning streaks. I wasn't live streaming then. I'll give Aaron Boone credit when he does something when it matters in the playoff. Then I'll give him credit. So I do the complete opposite of what you just said. That's when I'll give him credit. Do something in the playoffs. Beat the other teams that all make it to the World Series. The Astros, the Red Sox, and the Rays have all made the World Series. Boone couldn't beat anybody. His managerial things are terrible. His situational managing in the playoffs is awful. So I don't give him credit when the Yankees are winning. You could put Luis Rojas and move him up from 3rd base coach to manager. He would get 100 wins too. Do something in the playoffs. Let's go, Trevino. He gets outmanaged every year in the playoffs. And no, his name should never be mentioned with Torre and Stengel and McCarthy. Not until he gets something done. There you go, Trevino. Well, he won in 09, Gardini. There you go. He won in 09. What has Boone won? Nothing. End of that conversation. Yep, that's right, Rick. Start winning in October, then we'll criticize Boone. So yes, Girardi won a ring, Gardini. He won one. Boone has won nothing. He hasn't even made the World Series. So when he starts winning October, I will start praising him. Gardini, you always come in with the positivity every day, man. I love it. I love you being in the room, brother. I do. But you like to come in and just start going right at it. If you love Boone, congratulations. Love him, man. Love him. If he wins a World Series for the Yankees, I'll love him too. But right now, the guy does nothing in the playoffs. Okay, Aaron Boone is your favorite manager, Gardini. Congratulations. Boy, you just came in rolling today, brother. You just came in rolling. He won a ring and Boone hasn't, brother. And he's had some great teams and he hasn't won one. Girardi with the same team came within one game of the World Series and then they fired him, brought in Boone, and we haven't even gotten that close. But I'm not going to go back and forth about Boone versus Girardi. One has a ring, the other doesn't. End of conversation. Boy, Gardini loves coming in talking, man. He loves coming in talking. I love it. I love it. How many years did it take Girardi to win that ring, though? Was it in the first 5? Thank you. Hicks is I don't understand why we even using Hicks. He's the new Gallo, but Gallo's hitting now. I don't blame everything on the manager. You obviously don't pay attention, brother. How about Buck Showalter with the Mets right now? How's he doing? How's he doing with the Mets managing? How's Dusty Baker doing with Astros? They're still making them. They're still going. Aaron Boone starts winning in October. I'll change my tune. So you're blaming Joe Torre now. So Boone's better than Joe Torre, right? Okay. All right. I'm not going to keep going back and forth. Hey, listen, if you want to love Aaron Boone and think he's great, have at it, man. Have at it. When he wins in October, I'll change my tune. That's when it matters. The playoffs matter. The Yankees are all or nothing. If you don't win the World Series, it's a failure. Torre, yeah, they should have beaten the Marlins. They should have beaten the Diamondbacks. They really should have, but they didn't. Those years were failures. But Torre has all the rings. He has 4 rings. Well, Hicks struck out. No big surprise there. Oh, and the Yankees don't have a talented team. You're right. The Yankees batting order isn't talented. Now, you're not using my argument. I said Aaron Boone doesn't belong in the conversation with Torre and Casey Stengel and those guys yet because he hasn't won anything. That was my argument. That argument is true. But if you want to come in here every day and just argue points and say the Jets are going to win 2 games and trash the Yankees and praise the Red Sox, I'm used to, dude, I like having you in the room. I do. I like the support. You come in every day, you just love throwing things out there. It's fine, dude. Like Aaron Boone. It's all good, brother. Anybody else new in the room, hit the subscribe button, the bell notice, and the like button. Keep this basement rolling where everybody comes in, talking it, running it. We do everything in here. That's what this room is all about. Where people, we just go back and forth. It's all in fun. It's all good. Yep. So we all have a lot of stuff going on. Yep. The Jets, we expect to win 7 games. They should. The Giants should win more than 2 games. You should be worried about what the Giants are going to do too. Like I said, the Giants and Jets are the 2 worst teams in the NFL for the past 5 seasons. From April of 2017 to just the April of 2022, from that draft to this draft, they have an equal record and the 2 worst teams in the NFL over everybody, including the Jaguars, as sad as that is. So both teams really need to come up and get out of that horrendousness and representation. It's been terrible. It's been absolutely terrible. So, yeah, we're going to keep this thing rolling here. Aaron Hicks struck out. No surprise there. We just got to start getting one of these games, just get some runs going. Get some big-time runs going. One of these innings, man, just stuff. Someone's got to set it off. Like I said, I thought IKF hitting that home run over that monster, that would have set it off for everybody. That would have been great. So we got 3 hits. That's positive. We got more hits than we've had normally. I thought you were a Giants fan, Godini. Or you don't like them right now. Eight runs in the last 5 games for the Yankees. It's been a little bit of a slump here, man. But they're going to pull out of it. We're going to pull out of this. And then when we do, we're going to start rolling again. Absolutely rolling. Cole's looking sharp. Even that last inning that extension wasn't even his fault. Wasn't even his fault. Somebody watch out. There you go. Good. Yeah, it's been awful for 10 years. Yeah. The Jets haven't been in the playoffs for 12 years. 2010. And they only had 1 good season since then. It was Todd Bowles' first year as a coach and Ryan Fitzpatrick. They won 2015, they were 10-5. And then lost to Rex Ryan and the Bills, and they couldn't make the playoffs in the last game of the year. But that was the last year they actually were decent. They had a winning record then. 1 time. It's been awful. And both teams need to turn it around. They really need to turn it around. I think I think you can have a different system in the Giants now, man. Dable definitely helped out the Bills being offensive coordinator there. But they got the right pieces in there too. They got a line and built around Josh Allen. I don't know if they're going to stay with Daniel Jones or not, but I like the fact that he put him on a prove-it deal. Henry, what's up, man? Welcome to the room, brother. Welcome back. Appreciate the support. Get that, Judd. Oh, come on, man. Come on. Appreciate the support, Henry, as always. Everybody that's here, man. You guys make this channel happen. You guys make this channel happen. I just show up, man. You guys make me want to come here every day. I appreciate all you guys, every single one of you. That's fair. Hey, Godini, we blame Cashman in here all the time too, man. He's the real product of a lot of this, right? That he's a definite, what have you done for me lately? I agree with you on that. We all say that about Brian Cashman. So what have you done for us lately? He has constructed a horrendous team year in and year out. You don't get enough pitching. Again, look at the Mets. Their pitching staff up and down. You know, Scherzer, those are guys we normally would have had. The Mets' worst pitcher is Carrasco. He's the 5th starter, and he has like 11 wins, maybe 12 by now. I didn't see his last start. But that's what we should have. Our pitching and our bullpen, well, we have injuries again, Green and King. That really hurt. Let's go Yankees, Stanley. Hey, Stanley, man, welcome to the room, brother. Appreciate you being in, man. Hit the subscribe button, the bell notice, and the like button, man. We all just kicking it as fans. Sometimes We're just talking trash to each other. It's all in fun. That's what we do here in the basement because that's what it's all about. We're all fans of the same team pretty much, but we have a lot of, disagreements on stuff, man, but it's fun. It's all fun in here. That's what we do. So welcome in, brother. Yeah, Henry, we got it. And Henry's another one, man. We all agree. Cashman has done nothing to help this team. Nothing. Normally, if George Steinbrenner was alive, half these guys would be gone. We would have had Correa. We would have had Scherzer. We would have had these big-time players, man. We just don't. I don't know what Cashman thinks about it. Now not sign. He better sign Judge. You can't let Judge walk. You can't let Judge walk. This is a guy that almost let, if you watch the Jeter documentary, this is a guy that almost let Derek Jeter walk. So that's the type of general manager we're dealing with. Let's go Yankees. Welcome in, Barton. Subscribe, bell notice, like button, brother. We're heading toward 1,000 subs, man. Be a part of it, man. We're basement balling down here. We got a basement mentality, man. We all fight from the freaking basement. That's what we do. And mainly it's because some of my teams are always in the basement. But we're just all fans here kicking it, man. So thank you, brother. Donaldson and Hicks do suck. Yes, that's a great Stanley, you're fitting right in with everybody. Yes, Barton, we do. And DJ right now has a day-to-day toe inflammation or foot inflammation. So he's out right now. He's day-to-day. Listen, I don't want anybody getting hurt. It's always the point we make it here almost every day that I live stream every day, every Yankee game. I'm here. It's very rare. Once in a while I miss one, but these guys here, the poorer players never seem to get hurt. It's always the superstars. And that goes with any sport. It's just weird. Carpenter foul. What a freak accident, man. Foul ball so hard on your foot that you fractured it. They say he should be back by the playoffs, man. We'll see. Yep. Oh, nice double play. Pick them off. That's how you do it. What you got, Houdini? Oldest team in baseball, hemorrhaging money and won World Series again and start another rebuild. Yeah. And listen, when the Yankees won, when everybody said back then, the Yankees bought those World Series in the late 90s, not really. There was no real big name players. There was a couple, maybe like Roger Clemens, but I'm talking about the mid 90s and those teams. It was based on young players. It was based on a lot of young guys like Bernie and Posada and Jeter and Mo. That's what it was built on. And the stars that we bought, that everybody says we bought, Scott Brocious, is he a Hall of Famer? Charlie Hayes, was he a Hall of Famer? I mean, these other teams buy players. Was David Ortiz, was he on the Red Sox? No. I mean, Mookie Betts is on the Dodgers. Was he original Dodger? No. The Mets have had one of the highest payrolls for years. No one complained about it because they weren't winning. They weren't winning. So that stuff that only the Yankees do that is Chris Sale. I mean, these guys, are they from their farm system? No. The teams the Yankees won with were teams that were basically homegrown players. The core of them were. Now, after that, when we started losing, we ran out and got the big names that didn't mesh right together because they didn't come up through the system together. And that's part of the problem is why we don't win right now. You're getting a lot of guys from other teams that just aren't doing it. Even when the Yankees got Giambi and players like that, when they come from a system that doesn't have that bond like the Yankees had back then, that's what they're missing. They're missing that bond. Yep. We do need to bring up the kids from AAA. You know what we do? What about Peraza, man? Oswaldo Peraza, his last 38 games, man, he's hitting 327 with 10 home runs. We have a 10-game lead. Why not try something to spark this team? Peraza is hitting 327 in his last 38 games with 10 bombs. We could try him. You need to get Marinaccio back up here, man. You need to get Marinaccio back up here. I don't know what the love affair is with Abreu. They've released him twice. They bring him back. Weisiger hasn't been pitching well. Marinaccio's down there. He's only given up one run since April. Marinaccio. I think he has like 58 games that he was in, and he gave up one run, and that was back in April. He was the only one that had the minor league option to get sent down. That's why he did. The other guys would be wavered. I don't know what you do in that scenario. I'm not a GM, but I mean, Our bullpen's hurting right now. Efros has been a great pickup from the Cubs, though. I mean, I'll shout out to him. And Trevino from the A's has been pitching well out of the bullpen as well. So I won't say everybody's been. Those two guys seem to be solid pickups. They seem to be solid pickups right now. Oh, yeah, that's right. He did, but he didn't. Right. He got him back to the playoffs in Buffalo, but he didn't win it. Josh Allen got the first win, right? Tyrod broke that 17-year streak. But yeah, Stanley, that's a good take, man. He does. It's a good take. Well, you could bring up. Well, when Beta comes back, Beta's going to come back, be in the field. He should be the one replacing Aaron Hicks right now, because Hicks was the next man up after Gallo left, the guys who aren't hitting. Donaldson, not for nothing, is not hitting at all. I just don't understand why he's that high up in the lineup, batting third or fourth. I just don't understand that. I don't understand it. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, it is risky bringing up AAA guys. Andujar always seems to do well on AAA, but then he comes up here and he does okay. He does okay. Sometimes I don't know if he gets a fair enough shake or not up here, but I mean, they did bring in a good, like Jose Trevino, a catcher, man, and hitting. The guy's hitting, and he's playing really good catcher. Higgy's just there for the defense. He doesn't really get hits. But something's got to spark this lineup, and I really think it's when Stanton and Matt Carpenter come back. Well, Carpenter's just to the playoffs. When Stanton comes back, we got another bat in there. Because they just haven't been clicking lately. It's just been a really bad slump. Really bad slump. I mean, 9-11 on that. I mean, 2-9 on that 11-game road trip that was really bad. I think being home now, we're going to be okay. We're going to come out of this. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Gadini. I said that, man. He's not coming back for the bat, but he's batting better than Hicks. I didn't mean it like he was like way far and beyond better than Hicks. But outfielding wise, he is. He's a Gold Glove outfielder, man. So he is good for that. Another strikeout, man. We're getting the pitching. That's a positive. We're getting the pitching. Pitching's doing very well this last week. The whole rotation did well the whole week. Like I said, even Tyon yesterday did really well. It was only 1-0 up until he gave up that 2-run bomb to Devers. The rest of the team, besides Pham and Devers, was 1 for 21. That's it against Tyon. That was it. We can't score runs. It's got to open up soon enough. It's got to open up. When Stanton comes up, it's going to take away bats from Hicks. It'll take away bats from Hicks. It should. It will. I mean, Stanton was playing in the outfield also. I mean, Gallo was the odd man out when he was here. Hicks was the man up above him. And then when Beta comes back, I don't think you'll see Hicks at all. Beta will be a defensive replacement, even if they had to put Stanton, even if he's not 100%, they can put him at DH and put Beta in the outfield. So you won't be seeing much more of Hicks. And then Donaldson will be the next man up not hitting. Donaldson can't catch up to these fastballs, man. It's obvious. He's late on almost all of them. Yeah, we were saying Herman had a rough start when he came back, but I did say, well, that was yesterday. Yeah, Herman's last outing was really good. But Nestor Cortez this week, another one, couldn't show anything for it. Cole's last start against the Mariners. Didn't have anything to show for it. I don't know what's going on. It's concerning, but still, it's early. It's mid-August, man. If they're going to slump, this is the time to do it. But they're going to break out of this. They're definitely going to break out of it. They're going to break out of it. crazy. It's crazy, but they're going to come out of it. Oh, come on, let that get in the gap. It did. All right. Well, not. I thought it was going to go further, but we'll take it. We'll take it. He did, Gardini. He did. I'm not going to go back and forth on the Boone thing anymore. It's a good point. That's a good point you made. It is. I just want to see it happen in October. And Cashman is just as much to blame. So, yes, I will give you that. He did do 103 wins with the most injuries in history. He did. Like I said, when Boone starts winning and gets us in the World Series and wins, I'll give him more praise. I will. But I'm done on the Boone stuff. I'm done. And I appreciate you, Gandini. I appreciate your points. You do make good points in this room on a lot of topics, man. I love having you in here. I really do. I really do. But some topics I'm only going to go back and forth so long on. But that was a good point on Boone. He did do that, man. So that'll give you. Come on, Rizzo. Let's go. Yarbrough only has 13 pitches in the third inning. That's it? Is that right? I know we do a lot of first pitch swinging, and that's really bad too. That's really bad too. They should put IKF at third base, won a Gold Glove there, put Peraza at short. They could try it. Again, they have a 10-game lead. Thankfully, the Blue Jays are 3-7 in their last 10. Thankfully, the Blue Jays are 3-7 in their last 10, man, because otherwise they might be 5 games behind us right now. So that's you could try it. I mean, you got a couple games you can try it with. Who's a reliever? Who's a reliever? Talking about IKF and Peraza going to short. Peraza's a shortstop. I don't know who you're talking about or what I said. He's a reliever, Johnny. Who's a reliever? The Orioles should go. The Orioles, man, how about them? Yeah, they've been killing it. Yeah, good. Okay, that's what. Okay, so someone got hurt. I wasn't paying attention. We were talking about Boone and Girardi so freaking much, man. I missed that they brought in a reliever, man, because I was wondering why he only had that few pitches. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. The first pitch swinging, though, is not wrong because they do a lot of first pitch swinging. The Yankees, outside of DJ and a couple others, they do a lot of first pitch swinging. That part I'm not wrong on. The reliever, I was. He hit him. What? What? Are you kidding me? He didn't get out of the way. He hit him. Are you kidding me? He didn't get out of the way. He threw it right at him. Come on, man. He didn't get out of the way. You got to be kidding me. Give me a break. Let's go. Yeah, you don't need Rizzo getting tossed, man. That's the last thing we need right now. Of all people to lose, you can't lose him. How can they say he didn't move out of the way? What are they talking about? It's stupid. He threw it right at him. Well, anyway, this team will come out of its slump, man. We will. We should go as far as we can go. So, and with the team he'll have this year, maybe we will go to the World Series and win. That would be great. That would be great. Yep, the pitch was right at him, man. Now he strikes out because his head was. You get pissed off. That's what happens. He gets pissed off, and now his head was out of him, man. He should have been on first. That was a joke call. That was a horrible call. Horrible. Absolutely horrible. He has every right to be pissed. It's a horrible call. Just crazy, man. Can't afford to lose him, though, so it's good he got out of there without arguing too much. Because an ump that makes a bad call like that could have thrown him out easily. Here comes Donaldson, who does nothing. I don't know why he's batting fourth all the time. That is mind-blowing that he bats fourth all the time. He should be a little lower in the lineup. Benintendi should not be hitting sixth. That I don't understand either. Should not be hitting sixth. Come on, Josh, do something. Jeez. Let's go. Yeah. Who knows what he was supposed to do, Henry? Who knows? $224. Can you believe we owe him $25 million next year too, Donaldson. $25 million next year. Even if you want to trade him, who's taking him? And he's 36. Who's taking him? He's been good on the defensive side. I'll give him that. He's been good on defense. His bat has not been good. Donaldson should be batting 10th. Him and Hicks. He should. He should be down lower in the order. Benintendi has speed and he's batting in the middle of the order. That's weird. He's batting sixth. He should be at the top of the order. Especially with DJ out. Especially with DJ out right now. You need speed up there. He should not be batting sixth. I don't understand that at all. Yeah. Maybe when Higgy's playing, Higashioka should be down there too. That guy, he's in there for his defense though. Higgy could never hit, but I know he was there because Cole liked him as his captain for a while. Even though he hasn't been catching Cole lately, Trevino has. When Cole came here, he liked Higgy over Gary Sanchez, and now I see Trevino's caught him last game too. So I don't know if that's a thing he had to accept or a thing Cole requested. Because usually when you have a top pitcher like that, you get who you want to catch. Man, that was inside. That was inside. All right, get a walk out of this then, man. Just don't strike out, dude. You got runners on. We need to freaking score for once. Let's go. Get a lead. Struck him out. How do you look at that, man? It's right in the strike zone. How do you look at that? That makes no sense, man. But he'll keep batting forth. Keep batting him forth. You got that right, Stanley. It's trash, man. But they keep putting him forth. I don't understand it. They think this is him from last year hitting 26 home runs. It's mind-blowing, man. I don't get it. It's mind-blowing. Yeah, mine is right. Right, Henry. It'd be like putting Hicks batting fourth. It doesn't, it's really weird. Yeah, Stanley Donaldson is trash. You got that right, brother. Trash. Trash, bro. Yep. Well, you got to find some way to spark this offense, man. Something's got to change. You can't just keep going out there with the same lineup. You just can't keep going out there with the same lineup, man. Just can't. Anybody new in the room, please hit the subscribe button, the bell notice, and the like button. Keep this basement rolling to 1,000 subs. That's what we do here. And down here, we just go into it, fans to fans, and all that stuff, man. It's all good. It's just regular, normal fan talk. That's what we do here in the basement, fan talk. Man, but we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens. Yeah, we have to. Well, the positive is the pitching, Stanley. You're right. We have to stay positive, man. The positive is the pitching. Every game, when you've noticed the past week, one full rotation through from Cole to Nesta to Montes to Tyon back to Cole today. All of them have pitched really well. They've all pitched exceptionally well. They've done their part. We just haven't been getting the hits. We've only had 8 runs in the last 5 games. 8 runs in the last 5 games. You know, that's it. That's really bad. And we're not going to win games doing that, man. And when the Red Sox, who aren't doing anything, take 2 out of 3 from us, that's a real sign that things are bad. Because the Red Sox, when you watch them on highlights, they can't field. They can't do anything the past few games. They've been horrible this year. They're below the Orioles. So we have to start coming back. We can't be dropping ones like that. We got the Rays, and we got a 4-game series with the Jays coming up. And then you got the Mets after that. The Mets are on fire. The Mets are on fire right now. So and that's going to be 2 games. At least it's in the Bronx this time, but you know. Cash needs to retire. Yeah, dude, they need to do something with him, but they keep living on Cashman. I don't know why. I just don't know why anymore. Why do they keep living on Cashman? Why? I just don't get that either, Henry. Why do they keep Brian Cashman around? Huh. Come on, Stanley. Don't throw the Knicks in here now, dude. Throwing the Knicks in here. The Knicks. It's going to be better, man. It's going to be better. Tom Thibodeau has to start playing his younger players, man. He's got to play come on, no way. Get that hit. Oh, he missed it. Come on. Come on. He missed it. And I was just talking about the Red Sox having bad fielding. Look what Hicks just did. Come on, dude. Come on. Come on, man. You gotta be kidding me, man. Look at that. Right as I said, that's what the Red Sox have been doing. Well, Hicks gave you an example of what I was talking about. Red Sox couldn't field example A. Hicks just showed you what he can't do either. We need guys back, man. We need a spark. As the Rays have been playing, I mean, the Rays aren't doing anything right now either. Now they got a man on third, nobody out. Cole is still pitching well. That horrible play by IKF, and now this. The Mecca. MSG, brother Barton. Yep. But the Knicks have been showing signs of getting better, though. They've been showing some signs. Some. I think Thibodeau really needs to play the younger players more, man. I mean, how he played Taj Gibson to death last year. Derek Rosie played like this is 2012. You know what I mean? Like that'd be a perfect sixth man, Derek Rose. He played him to death quickly, topping. These guys need more playing time, man. Other teams wanted these guys like Donovan Mitchell. I'm glad they didn't give up the house for them. I'm glad they didn't give up the house for those guys, man. For Donovan Mitchell, man. They wanted Barrett and Mitchell Robinson and Toppin or quickly. It's like, what are you kidding? Oh, there it goes, 1-0. You know, the 1-0 lead scares me too, man. 1-0 leads scare me with the way we're playing lately. Damn it, man. You know Hicks feels like, you know he feels bad. It's like he did it on purpose. It's got to be the worst feeling in the world to do that, man. It's got to be the worst feeling in the world. And then right after that, a run comes in. Stanley, that was a good idea. You bring Peraza up, put IK up at third and try him at short. I mean, you got to get a spark somewhere. Got to get a spark somewhere. Justin, what's up, brother? Welcome in, man. Always good to see you, man. Always good to see you. Yeah, the Rangers. We got the Rangers, man. The Rangers are back this year. They're back. 2 games away from the cup. 2 games away. They let the champs come back into it, man. But 2 games away. Well, you know, the former champ. You know what I mean. The defending 2-time champs at the time. Let them back in it, man. They let them back in it. We had that, but we never expected to go that far. So if the Knicks could start playing well again, like back in the remember in the 90s, the Rangers won the cup. The Knicks were right there in game 7, and John Starks had to shoot 2 for 18. 2 for 18. They kept feeding him the ball. Why? We could have taken that series from the Rockets. Could have taken that, man. Yup. Man. But they didn't. They didn't. But we need that back again. If Thibodeau would just play. Well, we got Cam Reddish too, man. He played with Barrett at Duke. Cam Reddish should be played more. He should be played more. So you got me rolling on the Knicks now, man. Lockport, what's up, brother? Good to see you back in the room. Always good to see you, man. Back in the basement, man. That's what's up. Got all the regular cellar dwellers coming right back in here. We got Stanley in here now. He's new to the chat today. New in the basement. You guys, Stanley, everybody else in this basement, and Barton. Barton is new in the basement as well. Keeps coming in here, guys. Got knowledgeable people in here. We got trash talkers in here. It's all in fun because that's what we do in the basement. Subscribe, bell notice, and hit the like button. We're all just a bunch of crazy fans, and we just all talk it, man. That's it. We call each other out, and that's how we like to roll in here. But it's all fun. It's all in fun. That's all it is. It's just regular sports talk. That's all it is, man. So I just get hyped up over my teams. This is first place problems when I get upset. Wait till you see me do the Jets. Wait till you see me do the Jets. I've been a 4-decade fan of that team. The organization, like we talk about Cashman, the organization for the Jets has been disastrous, man. But the Knicks have been the worst. Yeah. Oh, man, that's Rasheed Wallace. Oh, my gosh. It's like you almost forget Rasheed Wallace was on the Knicks. But, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Back in Carmelo, we had all right times. But do you know if you really want to go there for a second? Let me let this guy bat. I'll go on the Knicks in a second. If you really want to know something good. I mean, well, we're getting better. Come on, Cole, strike this dude out, man. Get a double play. Let's do something. Let's do something. Yeah. Barton, you're right. Just 2 months ago, the Yankees were averaging 6 runs. I know. This has been stressful. These past couple of weeks has been really, really stressful, man. Really stressful. Like we took 3 out of 4 from the Royals. I think that was like 3 weeks ago. That was like a stressful series. We had to come back in 2 of them. We had that 1 8-run inning. 6 of those runs were unearned because the Royals couldn't field any ground balls. And they were walking people in. 6 of them were unearned. I mean, I remember that series very well. I mean, and that's a 40-win team at the time. So. LeCastro, yeah, where is LeCastro? I mean, it's not like LeCastro's going to hit any worse than Hicks is hitting. He's a much better fielder. I don't know. Who knows? Benintendi's batting sixth again, by the way. And Donaldson's batting cleanup for some reason. Guy can't catch up to a fastball to save his life. Wow, Barton, you're going way back now. Reed, Busher, Bradley, Frazier, Monroe. Yo, man, you're going back. Don't forget about Phil Jackson. Don't forget about good old Phil Jackson there too, brother. But yeah, Barton, that's going way back. Well, I go back as far as like when Joe Klecko was drafted up for the Jets, right at the beginning of the sack exchange. That's how far back I go. I'm like 4 decades deep into this thing. See these things? That's all due to the Jets. And lately the Knicks. But the Knicks, I will throw the stat at you. You want to know? The Knicks, since Jeff Van Gundy stepped down as coach in December of 2001, no team in basketball has burned through more coaches, spent more money on players, has been in less playoff series than anybody else. Since December of 2001, when Van Gundy stepped down, the Knicks have pulled that off, spent more money on players, has hired and fired more coaches, and has shown up in the playoffs less than any other team in the NBA in the last 21 years. That is worse than when the Wilpon Coupons owned the Mets, the Coupon Wilpons, and the Johnsons running the Jets. James Dolan has been worse than those owners. That's not easy to do. He's done it. Crazy. Phil Jackson. Yeah. Maybe we get Phil Jackson to play center field, man. Yeah, that's the good old days of the Knicks, brother. Come on. At least it didn't. At least the wild throw didn't go far, man. Yeah. Oh, Isaiah Thomas didn't. Larry Brown didn't. Larry Brown didn't do a great job. Remember we had Lenny Wilkens as coach too, man. Lenny Wilkens. At the time, he was the all-time leader in wins, right? I think he still is. Lenny Wilkens was the coach. Then we had, I always loved Jeff Van Gundy. Pat Riley, they just wouldn't let him run the team. Good pitch. Nice slider there, Cole. They wouldn't let Pat Riley take ownership of everything he did in Miami. They wouldn't let him do it with the Knicks. Had they done that, the Knicks would have won championships. They just didn't give him the power. But they had, I don't know the whole story behind it. I just know that Riley wanted a whole lot more than just being coach, and he wanted a piece of the organization, and they wouldn't give it to him. Miami gave it to him, and he went there. We probably would have won rings. LeBron might have come to the Knicks, and we would have won here. So we are very grateful for the Yankees, Stanley. Like I said, you guys see me right now. This is first place problems. I get hyped up on my Rangers too, man. Rangers had an incredible, unexpected season, unexpected run. Group of great young players. You keep that core together and keep these guys going forward, man. That's what you do. You bring in a bunch of big time names. We see it in every sport. It doesn't even matter if it's for our team or not. You bring in big time names and big time players. They don't always gel together. They just don't. It doesn't always happen that way. But when you build it like the core four from the Yankees, Jeter, you guys haven't watched that documentary. You gotta watch that documentary. Jeter was talking about even when he owned the Marlins for a little bit, why they got rid of Stanton, why they got rid of Yelich. And the Marlins fans are like, this guy's killing our team. He's trying to build a core in the minor leagues and bring up a bunch of young players that want to win, that will mesh well together. And it wasn't there long enough for it to go that way, or they had ownership issues and people saw different visions or whatever they did, and he just didn't do it anymore. And it's funny because Jeter said, one Marlins fan said to him, yeah, like, you think Steinbrenner would have gotten rid of you and Posada when you got rid of Stanton and Yelich and them, and would they have gotten rid of you guys? And he's like, yes, if we weren't winning, Steinbrenner would have sent us all out of here. And he's right. If they weren't winning, Steinbrenner got rid of everybody. But they the Yankees right now just had they just look, we're all complaining, we're all having a rough time with this right now. They're going to come out of this slump. The pitching has been doing well. That's the positive right now. Even the bullpen. How about that guy Scott Efros from the Cubs? He's been pitching every situation they have put him in. He's been pitching well. He's come out in the middle innings with runners on. He's gotten out of it. He closed yesterday. The day before yesterday against the Red Sox. Closed that one out. And that's with Devers and Bogarts with only one out and a runner on. He had Devers and Bogarts come up, and he took care of business. So Efros looks to be a good pickup. Trevino from the A's, that reliever, has been put in situations to where there's runners on base. And he's just he's gotten out of it too. So we have some positives. It's just the hitting is not there. It's just a tough time. It's an ugly time. It's just been really bad lately, man. It's been frustrating for fans. But those are the positives, because actually the pitching in the bullpen actually has looked pretty decent as of late. Most recently, anyway. We just need like 1-0 right now. Normally we'd be like, oh, we'll get that back. And now we're like, we got to get that back. And it's only the bottom of the fourth. Dig up DiMaggio. Yeah, dig up DiMaggio. Mantle, put somebody out there. This has just been, that was horrendous how he missed that. That was horrendous. But you know what? This is the way it's just been going lately. I think that was a rare time the Yankees let a player that's been a fan favorite stick around, because they showed in the past how they dumped DiMaggio in a heartbeat for Mantle. They dumped Babe Ruth, sent him to the Boston Braves. That's where he finished his career. But they dumped these guys quickly. Even Brian Leach and all-time Ranger, New York Ranger, got traded like at the midnight hour. It was like told by somebody else. Sometimes these legends of these teams, the business end of it, that's when they find out it's a business. Brian Leach got sent to the Toronto Maple Leafs like in the middle of the night. No send-offs, no thank yous, nothing. Hall of Fame defenseman, one of the best. A lot of teams do that, but they seem to hang on to some players a little bit longer than they should. They will break out of it, man. Yep. Barton, they will break out of it. Like I said, the pitching's already been inspiring. It has. Cole's pitching a really good game today. That run was scored on errors. He scored on an error. Shouldn't have even been at third, but whatever. It's one run, and I'd like to see them take care of business here. Someone start hitting. Yeah, they are, Gadini. They are. They are. I just want to, it's got to start going, man. It's going to break out. And when it does, we're all going to be happy again. That was almost a hit right there by Andujar. That was almost a solid hit right there. Andujar, I really like to see break out. I really like to see him break out. A-Rod didn't even need the roids to begin with. A-Rod, Bonds, Clemens, none of those guys needed the roids. The stats were always there. That's a hit. There you go. Lead off single, Andujar. There you go. Let's go, man. Yeah, Andujar sometimes I think should get more of a chance than he gets. I don't think he gets enough chances, and I'm not I think that has a lot to do with Cashman on that end, man, because they have guys they want in, they have guys they keep down, and Andujar's been hanging around a little while. I mean, right now, why not put it? Andujar can play outfield. Why not try him out there? I don't know what they're going to do with him. Benintendi dropped the bunt. Dropped the bunt. He fumbled it good. That's it. There we go. Good stuff. Good stuff, Benintendi. Good bunt. The pitcher couldn't handle it. Beautiful. Beautiful. That was great. Oh, yeah, he does swing better. I'm trying to catch up on some of these. Andujar is I like him, man. I just like to see him get more of a chance. Hey, Jeter already said, Jeter has never denied at the stats. He always says statistically A-Rod was way better. A-Rod could have been the greatest shortstop to ever play the game, but he wanted to win. So he took – he's safe. Oh, come on. Is he out? I think he did get him by a foot. I think he did. That was not a good bunt. Oh, he just got him. Yeah, he was out. He was out. He was out. He was out by a lot. Yeah, that was not a good bunt by Trevino, man. I like the idea, though. I like the idea of trying to move runners. I like the idea of that. I like that's a good idea, that moving runners. That was actually, even though it got out, I like the idea. A-Rod moved to third. He accepted moving to third because he wanted to win. He already knew. Everybody knew he was the greatest shortstop in the game, statistically and defensively. He knew it too, but he wanted to win. A-Rod, if you didn't see the documentary, in the documentary, he said had the Yankees ever asked him or tried to push him to play short over Jeter, he would have asked off the team. He said he would have never done it. He would have never done that. That's what he said. He said he would have never had Jeter move away from short for him to play there. He said he wouldn't do it. He was coming to the Yankees to play third, and that's it. He said it in the documentary. It's really good. That documentary, I recommend it to everybody. It's outstanding. That was awesome, though. Even though it got out, that was awesome. The bunt, dropping that bunt there by Benintendi and again by Trevino, it's going to throw teams off if the Yankees start doing that. You got to do something to get this thing going. There we go. Another hit. Another hit. Another hit. That's it. Get in there. Score. I thought Benintendi was going home. I was going to say, you're going to be out by a mile, man. There you go. That's what we're talking about. What is up, D? Thanks, brother. Oh, I'll check it out. I'll check it out, man. Yo, everybody in this chat, Jets fan 13 is my Jets bro, man. That is my Jets bro. The guy's got a great channel, yo. Jets fan 13, check his channel out. He's in the chat right now. That's a good dude right there, man. And he knows his stuff, man. He's as diehard Jets as I am, and Rick is, and anybody else that's a Jet fan in here. Check his page out, subscribe to it, do the whole thing we doing here. Subscribe, bell notice, like button. Keep it rolling. Yeah, we'll find out about his injury after they do that tomorrow too, D. After they do that tomorrow, we'll find out about that, man. He's yeah, even before Zach got injured, I didn't like what I saw either, man. That was some horrendous interception. It was horrible. There was no excuse for that throw. Like you got to be paying attention, dude. That Eagle, he was right there. So even before he got injured, that was very concerning. And even making the dumb move of trying to get more extra yards in a preseason game, now you get hurt. You didn't get touched. So his decision making was not good. Yeah. Lockport, man, you're singing to the choir, bro. We've scored 8 runs, by the way, in the last 5 games total. That's for sure. I agree with you 100%. You don't have to sell me on how great a shortstop A-Rod was, Goodini. A-Rod was, at the time when he was on Seattle, he was the greatest shortstop. He was on his way to being the greatest of all time. Had he continued playing short, he probably would have been the greatest shortstop to ever play the game. Steroids aside, he was already great. Like I said, Barry Bonds didn't need him either. He was already great. So was Clemens. So yeah, forget the roids thing, man. A-Rod, statistically and defensively, could have been the greatest shortstop of all time, but he moved to third base, and it's not an easy move. It's not an easy move, and he handled it. He had a little rough time in the beginning, but overall, he wanted to win that ring. He didn't care about his individual stats. He wanted to win that ring. Yep, definitely. Definitely wanted to win the ring. That's why he moved to third. The Yankees have scored 3 runs in the last 29 innings, all by IKF. That's right, IKF. It's been coming through. Now, Hicks can make up right now. Aaron Hicks right now could make up for that freaking drop and get a big hit here. Bases loaded, 1 out. Come on, Aaron. Now is your time. Now is your time for us to love you for 1 minute. And what does he do? Double play. Double play. Come on. Oh, he's there booing him, and they should be booing him. Come on, man. He freaking killed that. We haven't had anything look like that in a long time. Anything looking like that. Boy, this guy, man. Error in the outfield. Bases loaded, 1 out, and you ground out to the pitcher, double play. You gotta be kidding me. We haven't had anything look like that. And it feels like months. I know it hasn't been months, but I'm just saying, we haven't had a situation like that in a long time. Boy, oh boy, Hicks must want to dig a hole and freaking, remember that Want to Get Away commercial? Want to Get Away? Remember that? They should have Aaron Hicks on that commercial right now. Aaron Hicks probably hates that Joey Gallo was traded because Joey Gallo was the target. He was the target. Boy, that was terrible, man. Terrible. Yep, Gardini, man, both of them were, and they both should be in the Hall of Fame. I'm sorry, Bonds should be in the Hall of Fame. It's a personality checklist at this point. David Ortiz failed it. He failed the test. Bonds never failed the test. Ortiz failed one. Ortiz is first ballot. Why is he first ballot? Because David Ortiz is a great guy. He's a lovable guy. Everybody likes him. So he's in because of his personality, because he did fail the test. Bonds rubbed people the wrong way. And so did Clemens at that time. That's probably why they're not in at this point, because the writers are the gatekeepers of the Hall of Fame. And if they were rude to the writers, then they're not going to vote for them. And that's what it is at this point. It can't be about steroids because they are voting guys that did them. They're voting some guys in probably because they're great guys. I think that's what it is at this point. A personality checklist is what these guys have to have. Because Bonds and Clemens should be in. And Pete Rose should be in for that matter too. Siempre. The teams contending for the title: Dodgers, Mets, Astros, Yankees. I'll tell you what, Siempre, the Dodgers are going to have a problem with that Mets pitching. DeGrom, Scherzer, that 1-2 punch is the best 1-2 punch in the game. But yeah, you're right. Right now, that's the way it's looking. Barton, yep, disgusting. I'm catching up on all you guys' stuff here, trying to. Yo, D, man, thanks, my man's mad. Of course, brother, you know I'm going to support your channel. Jets Fan 13, you guys see him, please get to that channel. Check his stuff out. Check his stuff out. He's real, man. That's what we want on these YouTube channels. We want real fan stuff. You want professional stuff? Go to the freaking Sports Center, go to Fox, go whatever. You watch that stuff. Go to Fox Sports. This is all fan talk here, man. We're just kicking it as fans. Jets Fan 13, go there, man. That guy knows his stuff, man, and he's a true fan. Brings it real. Anytime, brother. I'm glad you dropped into the chat, man. I really am. Gardini, a suicide squeeze would have been great. I mean, Aaron Hicks has dropped bunts in the past. I mean, why not at that point? Why not try anything? That would have been interesting, a suicide squeeze. That would have been interesting, man. Yep. That would have been really interesting. They should have done that because that picture just showed that he couldn't even handle the bunt that Benintendi laid down, right? That's a good idea, Gardini. He should have done that. That pitcher probably would have freaked out, and he already mishandled one bunt. Why not try it? That's a good idea. Yeah, Pete Rose is a joke, Henry. It's a joke. Pete Rose was a gambling addict. He had addiction problems, man. And the other guys with steroids are willfully doing them. But the league allowed it. And Bud Selig's in the Hall of Fame. Bud Selig knew these guys were doing steroids, but after that strike during the 1994 series, and there was no World Series, they lost a lot of fans. So when McGwire and Sosa came out, now that we now know the steroid home run chase, Selig knew about all this stuff. Yet he's in the Hall of Fame as a commissioner. Isn't that ironic that Bud Selig can go in and he is the big person on wanting to keep Pete Rose out of it and other steroid guys out of it? Yet he was the one running the freaking era. He was the one running it, and he knew it, and he's in. Incredible. Nice play. Beautiful play by Torres there, man. Yeah, it's more personal, Gardini. It is. I just said that. Yeah, personality checklist, man. Ortiz, everybody knows Ortiz is a lovable guy. He's in because of that. He failed the test. Barry Bonds never failed the test. Never did. Roger Clemens and Barry Bonds apparently were not the nicest guys, the writers, or even some of their teammates. That's why they're not in, because they rubbed some of these writers, and these writers are the gatekeepers. They're the gatekeepers. I'm not going to let you in because you said something bad to me. That's all what it's about, man. It's wrong. They definitely matched DeGrom and Scherzer. There's no doubt. Watching DeGrom come out, though, after not pitching for a year, going up against the Braves and mowing down the first 17 batters he faced, and then the next game he has 10 Ks. It's amazing that DeGrom was a shortstop up until his junior year in college. Like, he wasn't even a pitcher his whole life. What that guy does is out of this world, man. It's just unbelievable how great that guy pitches. But yeah, the Dodgers Mets is a championship series I even want to see. I want to see that NLCS, Mets Dodgers. Kershaw against DeGrom, Scherzer against Buehler. That would be an amazing, amazing ratings extravaganza. Everybody would watch that. A-Rod's going to get it, man. You know why? Because A-Rod is now doing all the personality checklist stuff. He's in the media. He does a great job. A lot of people don't like him as an analyst or what his baseball knowledge is. Are you kidding me? The guy knows the game inside and out. Joe Torre even said A-Rod would be an excellent manager. He knows the game. He's a very smart individual. His baseball smarts are out of this world. A-Rod would be a great manager, and the guy's doing really well, and he's doing all the PR stuff too, man. He's going to be in the Hall. He doesn't think he will be, but he will be. He'll be in the Hall. A-Rod will definitely make the Hall. He's turned his whole personality, his world around, man. He'll definitely be in. We'll see. I just can't wait. That'd be a great NLCS, man. Mets, Dodgers. That would be a great NLCS. Everybody wants to see those pitching matchups. I think the Dodgers and Mets played this year. They had a split 2-2, and DeGrom wasn't even a part of it. It'd just be a great series. That's all. I want to see it. I want to see good matchups in the playoffs. DJ, inflammation in big right toe. Yep. He's day to day. Day to day can mean anything, man. It's just better not go from day to day to the 10-day IL. It did affect his swing. He's 1 for 18, 6 strikeouts in his last 4 games, and he finally admitted he had something wrong with his toe. So I think he was trying to play through it, and he couldn't. That's at least what they're insinuating here on the TV. So I would love to see A-Rod as the Yankees manager. I'm not even kidding you. I would love to see that. I would love to see A-Rod as the Yankees manager. I wonder if he would do it. I think he can. I wonder if he would do it. Come on, Cole. You got this, man. Striker. There you go. 0-2. Beautiful. Beautiful. He had a Rosarina come out of his shoes on that one, man. He was definitely looking for the fastball. A Rosarina was looking for that fastball, man. That for sure. Yep. Struck him out. Struck him out. Beautiful. Oh, wait. Oh, he dropped it. Trevino dropped it. He foul tipped it, and yeah, well, what can you do? It hit him in the face mask. He tried to catch it. That's not an easy catch, man. A foul tip, and then it hit him in the face mask, and it bounced. I mean, come on, man. That's not easy to do. That's not easy to do. Yep. Hey, Goodini, I already said it. DJ, since the All-Star break, DJ and Aaron Judge are the only two guys hitting over 300. The only two. The rest of the team collectively is hitting 222. That was before Saturday's Red Sox game. Judge and DJ are the only two guys hitting over 300. That's it. The rest of the team is 222 combined since the All-Star break. Since the All-Star break. So, yeah, DJ is definitely the second MVP on the team, and it's not close. There's nobody else even close to that. And to think that they might not have signed DJ back. To think they might not have signed him back. They were leaving him out there in free agency last year, like they weren't sure if they wanted to bring him back. How do you not bring back a guy that works, counts, and can play every position in the infield? Every single one you could put DJ out. Why would you not bring a guy like that back? Or even consider not bringing him back? He's the ultimate utility guy. You can play him every day at any one of those positions, and he can hit, and he works, counts. I don't even see why they entertained not bringing back DJ for a minute. That was like, are you kidding me? That's why I said people can't get mad at Trevino, brother. Right. It was fun. He was trying. Even in our Rosarina, they were laughing like he was trying, man. But that ball foul tips and smacks you in the face mask, man. Man, if he had caught that, that would have been catch of the year. Amen. Where'd that team go? Listen, we're going to come out of the batting slump. I love that our pitching is there. Listen, I love that our pitching is there. I love it. I love that our pitching's there, brother. We're going to come out of this batting. We know we are. If we're going to slump, this is the right time to do it. It's still mid-August. We're going to get Stanton back. Carpenter will be back by the playoffs. We're going to be okay. We just got to get through this. And these 1-0 leads, man. I mean, come on, man. Come on. What else do the pitchers for our team need to do? It's 1-0. What else do they need to do, guys? What do they need to do? Tyon pitched great yesterday. He did. Nestor, Cole's last time. Everybody's been pitching great. What else do these guys need to do? They need to get hits and support the pitching that is trying to help us get out of this freaking slump. They need to support the pitching. The bats need to support them. They need to support the pitching, man, because the pitchers are doing it. Even the bullpen's doing it. We're doing all right now. I love we got Trevino. I'm talking about the closer, the bullpen guy, Trevino from the A's and Efros. They've stepped up since they came to the Yankees, and I love it. I love it. We got 6 hits tonight. They're just all over the place. They're not back to back. We had our chance when Hicks blew that bases loaded. Just blew it. Yep. Hey, Goodini, we're going to get back to woo, I'm going to need more water. We're going to get back to that. We are. Because when the Yankees were hot, nobody was beating this Yankee team when they were on fire. We're going to get back to that fire. Paul O'Neill already said on the TV, he already said a little while ago, every team, all of them, even his great Yankee teams he was on, he said we all hit slumps. Come out of it. They will come out of this. It's hard. It's rough as a fan. It's rough to watch. They'll be out of it. David Cohen's like, dude, they'll be out of it. You're not this great. And you still, thankfully, the Blue Jays have been slumping too. The Blue Jays are 3-7 their last 10. So we've been fortunate that everybody else has been slumping along with us. We've been very fortunate that the other teams in the division have not been playing well. I know I keep calling him Trevino, and I probably still will keep calling him that, man. So I've been told that before, but I probably end up still calling him the wrong name. You actually spelled it out though, man. You're the first one to spell it out for me though, Gadini. And I shouldn't be surprised that you're the one that did it. That's funny though. I appreciate it. You spelled it out like a dictionary. I know our catch is Trevino. I call them both the same thing. But you spelled it out with hyphens and everything. That's funny. You're a trip, man. You are a trip. Come on, Aaron, let's go. Come on, Aaron. Come on, man. Just tie this game up. Let's go. You can do it. Good, good, good. 2-0. Come on. Yep. Anybody else new in the room, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notice, hit the like button. Keep this basement rolling. We got the basement mentality, staying on positives, rolling to, even though it doesn't sound like it sometimes, but we're rolling to 1,000 subs anyway. It's inevitable we're going to get there. Oh, no, Gadini, I didn't take that as offense. I like it. I like that you spelled that out. That's the neighborhood I come from, brother. We all break balls, man. That was funny. I really like that, man. I love it. No, you're fine, dude. You're fine. That was funny. I really I liked it, bro. So we're all good there, man. For real, we're all good. Right. Well, since he lost Stanton behind him, I mean, when you had Judge and then Stanton, Rizzo, and everybody else, you lost. But they don't have to pitch to Judge. They're going to pitch to anybody else but Judge. Remember when Bobby Bonilla was like, one of the hottest hitters out there, and everybody wanted him? Why? Because he batted in front of Barry Bonds. So he was getting fed a lot of pitches right in the strike zone because nobody wanted to face Bonds, and that's when they were on the Pirates. Bobby Bonilla went to other teams without protection. He didn't turn out to be as great as he was batting in front of Bonds. So Judge without that protection, I mean, he's got 46 homers, man. But since the other guys have been hurt, no Carpenter, since the other guys have been hurt, it's been it's slowed. Well, I don't want to say it's slowed down a lot, but you can tell the difference for sure. Yep. All right, he just missed that one, Judge. All right, come on, let's go. Let's do this. Come on. You got this, bro. Come on, man. Struck out. You don't think he feels the pressure a little bit too, Judge? Eventually, the closer he gets to doing that 61, he's going to start really feeling the pressure as well anyway, man. It's going to be rough. Call me crazy. I want our lineup like this. DJ, Riz, Judge. Giancarlo fourth, okay. Carpenter, Glaber, Trevino, Bader, IKF. What about you want Bader in over Benintendi? Or you'd platoon them both, Benintendi and Bader. You can't keep Benintendi out, right? So you platoon them. But I like the order. Rizzo second. Judge, I want Judge third. Giancarlo batting fourth. I like that. Carpenter fifth. I like that. Glaber sixth. Good. Trevino, the catch, is seventh. I like that. Bader, IKF would definitely be ninth. Yeah, platoon. Yeah, that's what I figured you were going to say. Platoon. That's a good order. DJ's definitely leading off. On the days you platoon Beta, though, you put Benintendi second. I would think you put Benintendi second, right? Because he's got speed. You want him up there. But yeah, I like that. Rizzo, I got Rizzo batting in front of Judge, right? Because Rizzo is going to get pitched to more often. That guy can clock home runs. And then you got Judge behind him and then Stanton behind him. So that, yeah, I like that. Because Rizzo batting behind Judge, I think most pitchers are going to be pitching around Judge to get the Rizzo. It's not, it sounds disrespectful, but it's not, because Rizzo can hit. It's not like the pitcher loves pitching to Rizzo. But they're going to choose him over Judge, of course. Rizzo, Judge, Stanton. That's a good order, man. I like that part of it. Definitely. IKF, yeah, bat him ninth. And IKF can still get hits. So he's not even like a bad ninth hitter. Yeah, we got too many. You're right, brother. This is way too many. Way too many. Hey, struck out. Struck out. Anybody new in the room, hit that bell notice, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. Keep this basement rolling. And guys, you know me. I'll be right back. Bathroom break, and I need another water. Give 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Thank you guys always for hanging in there for me, man. Thank you. You guys always hang in for me, and I love it, because I cannot go the whole game drinking all this water. I can't go the whole game. So thank you guys. Thank you to the cellar dwellers, all my favorites in here, man. Thank you guys. You guys continue to make this channel happen, and that's why I'm here. I just show up. You guys make this channel happen. All the great talk and all the great sports back and forth is awesome. That's what we're here for. This has been fun. And Gardini's bringing it tonight. Bringing it tonight. Yep. Hey, Gardini. Yeah, that's true. Hey, Lockport, brother. Good. What's up, man? You're back. Florio. Hicks is going to sit anyway, bro. Yeah, LeCastro, I agree. LeCastro's got wheels too, man. He's fast. He doesn't get a lot of hits either, but the outfield, man, that guy is money. They should just keep him out there until Bader comes in. Once Bader comes around, Hicks is going to be riding that pine. He's going to be riding it hard. He's not going to be he's going to be getting splinters. He's going to be sitting so long. So yeah, there's Hicks is done, and he's going to be done very soon. And then the next man up that's not hitting once Hicks is done is Donaldson. Donaldson needs to be batting lower in the order, man. He's doing nothing. Nothing productive. Benintendi, Bader, Stanton, Judge. Yeah, we don't have enough room. Dude, you're gonna have Gardini, you're gonna start getting arthritis in your fingers, man. You're typing a lot tonight, brother. You are on fire. You're on fire. I'd said Hicks and LeCastro. Yeah, Lockport, I see you on that. Bader not back till September. Stanton is resuming baseball duties, but they don't have a time frame for him. They don't have a time frame for Stanton, but he's back. I mean, if you can work him in as a DH again, just get the bat back in that freaking order. That's what we need. It's a 1-0 game, and they're so bad in a slump that all of us Yankee fans are nervous that we may not score a run. Gosh, we had bases loaded, 1 out. We couldn't get anybody in. Because Hicks is freaking we've been over it. We've been over it. We got room to have a spark. We got room to try to get a spark going because it's really been tough. It has been tough. Rain delay is finally over now. Hey, Andy. Andy, what's up, brother? Who's winning the Yankees Mets, Andy? I mean, the Yankees Mets. The Mets Braves. I didn't look. Oh, they didn't even start the game because of a rain delay. They're just starting now? Oh, boy. You're going to be up late. You're going to be up late, Andy. Are you at the game today? Andy, didn't you say you were going to one of the Braves Mets games today or this week? Good pitch, Cole. Knuckle curve. That just fell off the table, man. Cole is on fire. Let's see what the kid can do. He has 14 bombs and 32 stolen bases in AAA. I agree with you. You got to bring up a spark right now. You definitely got to get a spark going right now, man. Something's got to spark this team. And I thought IKF hitting that home run over the monster, I've said it 5,000 times. To see a guy that hasn't hit a home run all freaking year hit a bomb over the monster for his first one and then bunt what turned out to be the winning run in, that should have been like inspiring to everybody in the dugout that you're the only guy in the team in the longest home run drought in Yankee history finally gets one. And we go out the next day and lose 3-0. 3-0 next day. You going tomorrow night, Andy? Okay. Good. I remember you mentioned you're going Braves Mets, big matchup. That's cool that you're going to the game, man. That's cool. We're just beneficial right now that the Blue Jays have sucked also. That is a blessing that they have sucked. But the last 2 weeks, we've been saying the same thing. Thank goodness no one else is playing well in our division because we're still 10 games up coming into this game. We're still 10 games up. We still have more runs. Believe it or not, they said to me, we still have more runs than any other team in the American League. That's unbelievable to think, but it's true. That's how much we were killing it in the first half of the season. I mean, every day you turn the Yankees on, they were up 6-0, 9, and they're averaging what, 5, 6 runs a game they were winning. They're on big time winning streaks. If they lost one, they'd win, another 4 in a row, 5 in a row, sometimes more than that. It's like pulling teeth since the All-Star break, it's been pulling teeth. That was the worst road trip the Yankees have had since I can remember. 2-9 out of 11. But now, like I said, the pitching is back. The pitching is doing its part to pull us out of this disgusting slump. And the bats, 1-0 makes us scared. Can you believe that? 1-0 makes us nervous. Are we going to get that run? This is the New York Yankees, and we're worried if we're going to get that run back. And this is what makes it harder on the pitchers, because they don't even want to make a mistake now. The pitchers don't even want to make a mistake if they give up even a solo home run, because now a 2-0 lead could put us this team into a real hole, man, and that's really bad. Pitchers go out, they have to pitch well. Think of all the pressure on these pitchers, man. Cole and Nestor and Ty and all these guys. Man, I got to keep going out there, making sure I do not give up a run. Like, I can't give up another run. And Cole really didn't give up that run. Hicks missing that ball. Guy gets the third, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Yeah, they do need to get it together, Andy. Thanks. We know it's really bad. Yep, Higgy homer in Seattle was the other one. When you think about IKF and Higgy are getting these home runs, man, and we're still can't do it. Like that Higgy it was a 2-run bomb, I think, man. That was like, wow, Higgy. This should be inspiring to people. This should be inspiring to other Yankees that actually do hit home runs. Wow. It's a good point, Lockport. 2 weeks is a long time, man. It's a long time, man. Is Cole done? Why are they showing Boone talking to Cole? He's not done, right? Can't be. Here we go. Donaldson leading off. Strike. Come on. I know what you meant, Andy. That's why I didn't read it on here. I know what you meant. Hey, EB Bud, man, welcome to the basement, brother. Everybody in here is just kicking it as fans, man. Subscribe, bell notice, hit the like button, man. Keep this basement rolling. Everybody down here's got the basement mentality, man. We're all fighting from the bottom, trying to stay positive. That's what we do here. Benintendi is batting 196. I know, isn't that crazy? Is this a post-season audition? All our guys get an April. Yeah, you're not lying, brother. You're not lying. You're not lying. Come on, Andujar. He's one of the guys that got a hit today. Let him get a surprise home run, right? I mean, we got Higgy and IKF hitting home runs the last week. Why not Andujar, man? Why not Andujar, man? That would be great. And let him hit a bomb. Somebody better hit one. And that's what said. We finally were dropping bunts. I loved what we were doing that inning. I loved when we were moving runners around. That was like old school baseball right there. Old school. Well, let that get in the stands. Let it get in the stands. It's in the stands. Good. Good. This is crazy, man. Come on. Let's go, Yankees. Let's go. Can't sit down for these things, man. I get too hyped. I'm just tired of every game that we're watching that we're getting into the 4th, the 5th, and the 6th innings with no runs. With no runs. This is becoming like a disgusting pattern. Every game we're pulling teeth to get a damn run. And it gets later in the game and later in the game till we get one. Look, I'm struck out on a horrendous pitch, man. That was an obvious ball. Come on. Now there's 2 outs, man, just like that. This has been the most uninspiring baseball I have watched with this team in a long time. I mean, for this stretch of time, too. For this stretch of time. Where's that game that we had the first half of the season? Where are those games, man? These injuries have, like, really devastated this team. It's, like, really devastated us, man, losing all these guys. It just – Stanton and Carpenter are big losses. Benintendi's out. There you go. 1, 2, 3, out. 1, 2, 3, done. This is getting crazy right now. Hey, Godini, man, watch the language, bro. Come on, man. Godini. It's all good, bro. Watch the language, man. Come on now. That stuff's got to be muted, brother. Come on, man. Watch that, man. Relax. So anyway, yeah, something's got to spark this team. I know they're moving guys around the lineup a little bit, trying different guys leading off. I know they had Rizzo lead off once, and he had Gleyber leading off today. I think, like I said, if DJ's going to be out, you have to have Benintendi. Try him leading off. I don't know why he's batting 6, but Donaldson, at least move him out of the 4th slot. At least move. If you're going to move the order around, move Donaldson out of the 4th slot. Just move him out. DJ can come back right away. That'd be good. That would be good. So now Cole's got to come out again and make sure he doesn't give up a run. As great as he's been pitching, this is such pressure when your batting order is not getting hits. This is such pressure on the pitcher to come out and be perfect. He has to be perfect. He can't let any runs up because we're not sure we can even get the 1 run made up that we gave up already, which really wasn't Cole's fault to begin with. This is tough times, man. This is tough. Garrett Cole is keeping the Yankees exactly where they need to be right now. Exactly where they need to be. All right, Loizaga's in now, man. This guy has been shaky at best. Last night he didn't give up any runs, though, so that was a good sign. So this is his 2nd day in a row pitching Loizaga. I just don't know what happened to this kid this year, man. He was a really good pitcher last year. I haven't seen Peralta in a few days either, man. I haven't seen Peralta in the last – when did he pitch last? Friday? They're pushing Loizaga 2 days in a row, man. Maybe I don't know. We'll see what happens here. We'll see what happens. I just can't wait for them to break out of it. We can look back to, man, remember after the All-Star break, that rough slide? Man, glad we're out of that. I can't wait to start saying those words. Can't wait to start saying those words, man. It's going to happen. Come on, Loizaga. Hold the fort. Hold it down, brother. Hold it down. All right, there's Peralta. I just asked, where's Peralta? There he is. There he is, warming up. Yeah, that's right. It's kind of funny. David Cohn brought up a great point. When the Yankees weren't pitching well, they were getting all the runs and all the hits. Now they're pitching well, and we're not getting anything. So it's going to eventually come back to being balanced again. Once it comes balanced, we're going to be the Yankees again, and we're going to start knocking teams around again. It's coming. It's coming. So as much as the rest of the baseball world is loving this right now, we're coming back. We're not going anywhere. We're going to be fine. We're going to be absolutely fine. 100%. That would be great, Goodini. Hey, Goodini, I love your passion, brother. I love your passion, man. But just tone it down on some of those comments, man. That's all I'm asking you to do, brother. All right? We all appreciate it, man. Love your passion. Love the stuff you bring to the table, man. But the rest of it, you got to watch the language, bro. You don't, please don't do that in here. Come on, Jonathan. Mow it down, man. Let's go. Mow it down. Once we break out of this slump, man, teams are going to be scared of us again. Once we get our guys back, we're going to be good to go. Yeah. Judge said it, man. He said, if you told us we'd be mid-August and we'd still be 10 games up in first, man, everybody would have signed up regardless of how we got there. Regardless of how we got there. Yeah, it's been rough, Lockport. They haven't. Well, Goodini, I'm asking you to be respectful. I hear you, brother. I'm just asking you to be respectful. Like I say, I like you in the room. I do. But you just got to control it, bro. I control it on here, too. I can't talk like that. So that's all I'm asking you to do, bro. Just control it, man, because you're good in here, man. You're good. It's all sports talk, man. It's all good. It's all fun, the whole thing, man. Just that's all right? So I've asked you just respect the basement. Just respect the basement, brother. That's it. We're all good. Let's go. Let's go, Loizaga. Come on, man. You're pitching well. Don't walk them. Strike them out, man. Let's go, kid. Let's go. When they break out of this, we're all going to be loving it and talking it because we're going through it with them. As fans, we're going through it with them. We're going through it with them. Thank you, man. Thank you, Goodini. I appreciate it. Okay? Good. All good to go. Good to go, brother. Thank you. We're going to be talking so much crap and loving so much, man. We're going to be loving this when they come out of this. And we're all going to go right back into people that have been hating on us. And the people that say that fans, why do some fans say we? You're not on the team. Fans are a huge part of the team. There's a lot of analysts that'll say, why do fans always say we when they talk about their team? Because we, then what's the point of home field advantage, right? Why would teams care about home field advantage if the fans weren't a part of it? So when analysts say that, there's a couple of them out there that say, why do fans say we like you're part of the team, like you're on the payroll, we? Because that's the whole thing, man. You know, that's the whole deal. Fans are a part of it. It's a big part of home field advantage. I meant to mention that yesterday because I heard an analyst talking about that. Then you're not a fan. Fans are a part of this. It is a we thing because it's our team. We're there. We go through these times. We sit here like we're sitting here now, watching these games, going through the slump with them. We stress out. They're stressed out. We stress out too over these losses, man, and these slumps and things like this. So it is we. Home field advantage wouldn't mean a darn thing without fans. Wouldn't matter. What's Toronto's chances of making the playoffs? Pretty good. The Blue Jays, pretty good. I mean, they're slumping like the Yankees are right now. They're 3-7 in their last 10, but I'm pretty sure they're still the top team in the wild card race. I think they're number one in the wild card race still. So Toronto's chances are still pretty good. They're in a slump as well. Nice pitch. That's what we're talking about, Jonathan. There you go. The pitching's bringing it. Our pitching staff is doing everything it can do to get us out of this slump. They're bringing it. They're bringing it. It's like deep, you know, and our offense isn't yet. Once it gets balanced, watch out baseball. Watch out baseball once we get balanced. There's a reason NFL fan bases are called the 12th man. You're right. And Gunnar, you know, you're a Bills fan, right? There's a reason they're called the 12th man. So it is a we thing. It is a we thing. It's crazy. It's crazy that some then you've never, anybody that says that you can't consider yourself part of the team are people that have never truly been a fan of a team for a long time and gone through the ups and the downs and all the talk and all this stuff. That's obvious that that's been going on in their life, that they've never been a fan, a true fan of a team. So yes, it is a we thing. Yeah, they are. They are still first, and they are. I mean, last I checked, they were. They showed it up here. Tampa Bay right now is still third. They have the final wild. If it all ended today, they're third, and I believe Toronto is still in first. Toronto's a weird team, man. They're never first in the division. They're never last. They're always boom, right in the middle of the AL East every year, right in the middle of the AL East. It's so funny because their batting order is really good too. I don't get it. Toronto is never first and never worst. I always said, if you guys know the Primus Jerry was a race car driver song, right? That's what he said. Never did get no checkered flag, but he never did finish in last. And that's freaking Blue Jays. Come on, Loizaga, get this last, strike this dude out, man. Keep the fire rolling. Let's go. Let's go. Strike him out, kid. Let's go. Let's go. He's got this. Loizaga pitched well yesterday. He's pitching well today. Keep that ERA coming down. Keep our confidence going up. Ah, in the dirt. In the dirt. Come on. Keep it at 1 run. Keep it at 1 run. Keep it at 1 run. I know I'm sitting here anticipating. Let's go make the freaking pitch. There you go, kid. There you go. There you go. Good, man. Good. Now let's get our bats, help our pitching. It's like a great defense in football is doing all the work and the offense keeps getting 3 and outs. That's what this feels like. And it is like 3 outs, right? It's like an NFL team whose defense is just doing it, stopping the other team repeatedly, and their offense keeps going 3 and out. And that's what we've been doing, the Yankees. Not helping our defense because our pitching is doing it. That is a great follow-up Loizaga did for Cole, who's kept it at 1 run. Loizaga comes in, keeps it at 1 run. Where are the bats? Let's go. Time for a Hail Mary pass, man. Time for a bomb. Or Rick, if you're still in the room, 1-800-RUNS now. That's from Rick, not from me. 1-800-RUNS-NOW. That's the number that needs to be called. That is from Rick, who's a regular cellar dweller in here, man. He's a regular in the chat. That's who had that great line. That is not mine, but I love saying it. There's a lot going on since I looked away and watched the TV. I'm going to try to catch up on some of this. The Blue Jays always seem to struggle with pick. Yeah, that's it. That's got to be it because the Blue Jays, like I said, they're never worst, they're never first, right in the middle. Right. Hey, Ronaldo, great point, brother. I can't help but think back to the bases loaded with an out, and then Hicks happened. You know what? And that 1 run basically is because of Hicks. Yes, it didn't score the initial run, but it got the guy to third base. Then Cole puts Cole in a bad position. Then Hicks has a chance to come out and make up for it. Bases loaded, 1 out, and what do? You ground out to the pitcher. You ground out to the pitcher for a double play, home to first. Come on, man. How much worse can your day go than you misplay a fly ball, misplay it completely in a stadium that you always play in, and then you don't even come through when you have an opportunity with one on, with one out, and woof, freaking bases loaded. Ronaldo, man, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell notice, hit the like button. Keep coming back to the chats in the basement, man, because we keep this basement rolling. We started in the basement, working our way out of it with a basement mentality, man. Fighters mentality. That's what we do. But good point, Ronaldo, and that's what I'm thinking of this whole time, because our pitching staff is doing it right now. Pitching is doing it. %. Yep. Aaron Hicks is the reason that is 1-0. And thank you, Lockport, and thank you, Gardini, for keeping your little debate there respectable. Thank you both. Thank you both. I love the debates. I love the chats. Thank you both for keeping it respectable now. I appreciate it. But yeah, Hicks is the reason we're down 1-0. It's not. How much pressure is on these Yankee pitchers? I keep saying it because it's true. You cannot make a mistake. And doesn't it suck as Yankee fans right now that we're worried we can't make up one run? We're worried we can't make up a run right now. A run! Look at Cole, 6-inning pitch, 5 hits, a run, and 6 Ks. Man, he pitched outstanding today. We're not even blaming him for that run. That is all on Hicks. That is all on Hicks. Ryan Yarbrough, a reliever, 4 innings, 3 hits. I mean, come on. Come on, man. You know what the biggest tell was? When Jordan Montgomery went to the Cardinals and shut us down. Shut us down. 2 hits. That is this is getting bad, man. We got to pull this game out. We can't start dropping these games, man. 2 out of 3 to the Red Sox was enough. Enough of this. Enough of this, man. Your big comment. Let me find back into that where that was. Let me look at one of your novel chat here thing, man. Hold on. This has to be it. Unrelated note, if Griffey was healthy in Cincinnati, he finishes with 700 homers and a few more Gold Gloves, second most talented ever behind. Oh, no doubt, 700 homers with Cincinnati. Because I keep thinking, yeah, he didn't. If Ken Griffey didn't have all those injuries, he definitely would have been. Definitely. He's the greatest center fielder probably ever. The guy was unbelievable. He had the easiest home run swing, too. That Mariner team is amazing they didn't win a ring. Griffey, Jay Buhner, Edgar Martinez, Tino Martinez, A-Rod, Joey Cora, Randy Johnson. It's incredible that team didn't win. It's incredible that team didn't win. Didn't win a ring. That was shocking. I know it's because we stopped them. We stopped them. They beat our single season record for wins, and we stopped them in the playoffs. But that team was ridiculous. Ridiculous. Randy Johnson wasn't a part of that one. I'm just saying in general, all those stars they had. It's insane. And insane. Now you're 100% on that with Griffey, man. It's amazing that guy never got hurt. Griffey had the smoothest home run swing of all time, man. He just, boop. It's like a golf swings were harder. Insane. And we beat that team. Yep. Jay Buhner, the guy we traded away from the Yankees because he was a strikeout machine with us, was like the biggest Yankee killer. Every time we played Seattle, Jay Buhner killed us because we traded him. We got rid of him when he was really young. By the way, that was the same when we had Jay Buhner. We also had Al Leiter on that team. That's how long ago that was. Come on. See, this guy's all over the place. Let's go. We got to get a run back, guys. Come on. The Yankees offense has 8 runs in the last 56 innings. That is disgraceful. That is disgraceful. It's shameful. It is shameful to think what we're doing all year, 8 runs in 56 innings. Yo, that is incredibly bad. You gotta be kidding me. This is the most uninspirational batting I've ever seen, right? That I can even remember in recent memory. I'm not kidding you. This is awful. Come on, let's go. Let's go. I'm all locked in right now. Like, come on, what are you swinging at? What is he swinging at? That ball was, before it even broke, it was already off the plate. It was already a ball. What is he swinging at? That's the epitome right there. There's example A of why we have 8 runs in 56 innings. Horrendous swings like that on strike 2. That was I have no words for that. Yeah. This has been real painful watching these games every day. This has been real painful, man. Like we said, the starter, it's like we were getting hits before and the pitching was doing badly. And now we can't get any hits and the pitching is lights out, including the bullpen. Geez, even Loizaga got a 3 up and 3 down, man. He's been great the last 2 times he's been out. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Paul O'Neill keeps saying they're going to get out. They're going to hit their way out of it sooner or later. They got it. Something's got to spark this lineup. I wonder if they could stick Stanton in as a DH. Is he that bad off? If he's resumed regular baseball duties, can he at least be a DH? Just have him in the order. It'll change the other team's pitching mindset, just knowing he's in the order. You know? I mean, if he's off the IL, can't he at least put him at DH? Woo. It's amazing I haven't lost my voice. Look at that. Another uninspiring at bat. Here comes Aaron Hicks to end it all. Here comes Aaron Hicks for his strikeout coming up. They're showing all Aaron Hicks blunders today. Why is Aaron Hicks playing? He should not be on this. He better not be in the lineup tomorrow. He better not even be in the lineup tomorrow. Pablo Castro back in outfield, man. Just this guy should not be in the lineup. Yo, Michael, what's up, brother? What's up, Michael? It's been always good to see you in here. It's been hot in here. It's been heavy in here. There's been insane chats going on. There's a lot of fire going on in here, man. But we're all controlled and happy, brother. Welcome in again, Michael. Always good to see you in the basement, brother. Bringing that basement mentality, man. Tony Gwynn had a great swing. Oh, man, come on, Tony Gwynn. That's one of the greatest hitters the game's ever seen. Tony Gwynn was like an automatic hit when he came up. That guy was amazing, man. One of the best hitters ever. Good name call there, Lockport. Tony Gwynn. Aaron Hicks, can you guys believe it? It's 0-2 already on Aaron Hicks. I don't know what this guy should not be in the lineup like for the next few days. He is horrendous. The 1 run is because of him. Bases loaded, 1 out. Couldn't even make up for it. Couldn't even knock a single that would have scored a run or 2. Couldn't even do that. How bad do you think this guy's trying to swing for the fences right now? You know he's going to swing for the fences, man. And he's going to strike out instead. He's going to strike out instead. Look at him. Come on, let's go, dude. Just freaking pitch. Ah, listen, we're waiting on the inevitable. We already know it's coming. You fouled that off, but it's coming. It's coming. I mean, his batting is off. His mentality is off. Like I said, Aaron Hicks has to be the only guy that hates that Joey Gallo was traded because all eyes are on him now. Gallo was the other one, but Gallo at least would have caught that fly ball. He at least would have caught that fly ball. Gallo's outfielding wasn't bad. Let's go, Aaron. Let's get the inevitable over with. Let's go. Come on. All right, well, he grounded out. He didn't strike out. And they're booing him, which they should be. And they not only should be booing him, they should be booing the entire Yankees batting order right now. That's what they should be booing. The entire batting order has been awful outside of Judge and Donaldson. Woof. Outside of Judge and DJ. Judge and DJ. The rest of this batting order has been horrendous. Yep. He's definitely panicking. Can you imagine? I've said it 100 times. Can you imagine that the other team has a run? Our pitching staff has the pressure of not giving up another run because we can't even make up for this run that we lost. We can't even make up for this run. It's like, oh no, it's 1-0. Are the Yankees going to lose 1-0? How many games have we watched where the Yankees are in the 3rd inning, 4th inning, the 5th inning, no runs, 3 up, 3 down, 3 up, 3 down. We finally start bunting people around. Benintendi dropped that bunt, moved the runners over. Trevino dropped the bunt. Okay, the guy got out at 3rd, but they still tried to move runners. That was actually inspirational to see they're trying anything to manufacture a run. And then Hicks screws that up with the bases loaded and 1 out, can't get a damn hit. He did get a hit. I'm sorry. He grounded out to the pitcher, who threw to the catcher, who then threw to first base for the double play. So I'll take that back. He actually did hit the ball. This has been disgraceful. It's shameful. And we're nervous here that they can't even make up 1 run. And the Yankee pitching staff has to come out and make damn sure they don't give up any more runs because we can't. I'm telling you, it is. This is football, man. The defense is playing great, and our offense keeps going 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out. This is shameful, man. You said it right, Rick. This is absolutely shameful or disgraceful, whatever. All the terms are the same. This is the basement. So we'll make up all the terms we want to say. Yeah. Oh, Tiny Tim and Mr. T again. Yes, that's what we need to do. That's where we're at, Henry. These games are stressful. I'm telling you, one of these days, this live is going to go viral when I freaking pass out from a stroke. Because this is like awful. How much can we take of this as fans? Anybody new in the room, hit that subscribe, the bell notice, the like button, because hey, you may never know. It may just happen. It may just happen. We're in the basement, man. Good ground out. Loizaga's doing it. A Loizaga who's had a horrendous season. His last couple of outings have been good. What else do they need to inspire them? Like we were saying, Higgy hit a 2-run bomb against the Mariners, couldn't win that. IKF hit a 2-run bomb over the Monster. That should have inspired the entire freaking world. So now we're taking Loizaga out. Loizaga retired all 4 batters he faced. Good job. Here comes Wandy. Let's go. Yep, they were gifted a run, Rick. There's no doubt about it, brother. They were gifted that run. And they were also gifted. You know what else we gifted the Rays? When Aaron Hicks came up with the bases loaded, that was a gift to the Rays. They were like, oh, man, thank goodness. What luck that Aaron Hicks falls in that part of the order where the bases are loaded with 1 out. So the Rays were gifted that he was up at bat as well in that situation. So we've given him 2 gifts today. Yep, another wasted pitching performance. You got that right. This is a stress-inducing coma. There's no doubt. There's no doubt. It's amazing. This has been going on for too long. Too long. 8 runs in the last 56. Well, now 8 runs in the last 57 innings, counting this just one. 8 runs in 57 innings. And the sad thing is, we're playing against some teams that don't even want to win either. Remember that Mariner game? Nobody wants to remember the extra inning game that all of us were up way past our bedtime, so 3 in the morning to watch another shameful freaking game. But when other teams don't want to win either, like the Mariners didn't want to win that game either, we still couldn't take advantage. Still couldn't take advantage. You got to be kidding me with this. The Rays don't even want to win this game, and they have a reliever in their Yarborough. We can't even hit him. We can't do anything. Nothing. Somebody. Even a couple weeks ago, we went 0-0. I know you remember this one, Rick. All the way into the bottom of the 9th before Aaron Judge finally hit a home run to beat the Royals, who had like 37 wins at the time. Like, that game was an eternity. And it was against, I mean, come on, man. We had to rely on a game-winning home run at the bottom of the 9th to win 1-0. Well, here's Wandy, who has a 2.2 ERA. Wandy's pretty good. Wandy, he's pretty decent out of the bullpen most of the time. But again, can you imagine if he gives up a run? You almost can't even blame the pitchers at this point, because we should already have runs. We should already have them. So if Wandy gives up a solo shot or something like that, it's almost like at this point, can you even blame the pitching? What else do these guys need to do? What else do they need to do? Amen. Amen, Camilla. Amen, Camilla. And please subscribe, bell notice, and hit the like button. You're right. What is happening with our offense? Yes, there is another team struggling, and they're called the Blue Jays, because they're still 10 games behind us. They're 3-7 in their last 10. So thankfully, they're struggling like the Yankees are, because we might only be 5 games up at this point, to answer your question. You know, that's what's going on, Camilla. So good question. Good question. Good. Yeah, that's a good reminder. That's a positive also. But for the last 2 weeks, as Yankee fans, with all this disgraceful game and everything that we've been watching, we keep saying the same thing. Well, at least we're still 10 games up. At least we're still 10 games up. At least we're still 10 games up. And that's what's making it even worse, is that we have to keep saying that at least we're 10 games up still. Yep. Oh, my gosh. Don't remind me. Oh, yeah, Rick. I'm sorry. I had to remind you, brother, because this is how, doesn't that feel like an eternity ago? And we're still here saying the same stuff, brother. We're still saying the same stuff, Rick. That's why I said 1-800-RUNS now. IKF called that number the other day. Higgy called it. Nobody else is calling it. As I said before, DJ, before Saturday's game against the Red Sox, and nothing's really changed since then, but just throwing it out there, DJ and Aaron Judge are the only ones since the All-Star break hitting over 300. The rest of the team as a whole is hitting 222. That is pathetic. It's disgusting. It is shameful. That's what we're looking at. 8 runs in the last 57 innings, 2-9 and 11 game road trip. The positive right now are pitching. Cole to Nesta to Montes to back to Cole. We didn't even pitch him on. Went right back to Cole. A tie on yesterday pitched well. Come on, he pitched well. What else could the guy do? It was 1-0 forever. We couldn't make up the run. And eventually he gives up a 2-1 bomb to Devers. So here we are. What? Bueller has a season-ending injury? Oh, that's a huge blow, Gardini. That's a huge blow. Yes, Rick, I have used your 1-800-RUNS now, and I credit you every time. If you're not in the room, everybody in this chat can tell you I always credit you with the greatest basement chat quote yet. We've had some real good ones in here, but 1-800-RUNS now is the greatest chat quote in the basement right now until further notice, man. That is the basement quote. Done by you, Rick. 1-800-RUNS now. That is so freaking awesome. I love it. You got to make a shirt with that. You need to trademark that, brother. Yeah, maybe that's exactly what happened. Oh, Gardini, man, the Mets got the path now. The Mets got the path. Bueller gone for the season. The Mets all the way to the World Series, man. Let's get a Subway Series going when we're hot. Let that Subway Series start when we start rolling, man. Because Frankie Montas looks good now. He looks good now. And right, that first start, we have to give him a pass. He had a grievance. He did have a grievance. His mother-in-law passed away. So we give him a pass for that first start. He was good last one. We get this thing going and this bullpen starts shaping up the way it's been doing lately. And our lineup comes back with Stanton and Matt Carpenter. Bader, we get in the outfield. Hicks rides the pine the rest of the season. Donaldson goes all the way to the bottom of the order, which is where he should be anyway. Then the Yankees are back. And that's going to be a World Series for the ages, man. Get us back in there. Get us back on our hot streak, and we're going to be freaking good. That's what's going to happen. So subscribe, bell notice, hit that like button. Everything starts in the basement. We're rolling. We're more than halfway to 1,000 subs, man. More than halfway. And I say we because you guys make this channel. You guys make this channel happen. I appreciate every one of you. I just show up. You guys make me want to show up. I enjoy this. This has been outstanding. The stress hasn't been outstanding, but at least we all can stress together through it all, man. So this has been awesome. What'll be even more awesome is if one of these guys coming up can hit a home run. If Judge Head can save us again. Fee, fi, fo, fum. When the Yankees going to score some runs. That's a good one too, Gardini. That's a good one. That's what I should do, man. 1-800-RUNS now is the chat. That's the chat, the basement chat of champion. How about that? The chat champion quote. 1-800-RUNS now until further notice, man. So you guys can have fun trying to beat that. But that was a pretty good one, Gardini. Fee, fi, fo, fum. When the Yankees going to score some runs. That's what this has gotten to. See what happens here in the basement if any one of y'all are new? When things get this bad, we do. Tiny Tim, tiptoeing through the tulips. If you've never heard that song, you want a song locked in your head all day that you don't want? You know how things happen like that. The worst songs stay in your head all day. If someone has never heard Tiptoeing Through the Tulips by Tiny Tim, go ahead and watch that video and play it, and that's going to be in your head for the rest of your life. It is that bad. But that's come up in the basement because the Yankees have made us talk about everything right down to that freaking guy and song. And Mr. T has popped up to where we even remembered as kids. We watched the Mr. T cartoon in the 80s, man. Like, this is where the basement goes. This is where we go way back in time, way back. Everything gets brought up in the basement, man. And this is what this Yankees slump has done to us. So if you haven't seen it, punish yourself and listen to Tiptoe Through the Tulips. My gosh, I can't even believe, I would have never thought about Tiny Tim probably ever again in life if it wasn't for the basement. And Richard Simmons popped up in here too. We said this team needs Richard Simmons energy right now. Come on, Glaber, let's go. Come on. We dial that number, they'll put us on hold with the Yankees hitting coach. You're right. 100%. 100%. Yeah, remember that? We got no hit for 6. Oh, my gosh. Come on, man. This is all coming out. And like we said, when the Yankees bats were hitting, the pitching was giving up a ton of runs every inning, every time we made up the run. So now it's like, we need what we're going to get balanced. Everything's going to be balanced, guys. Now, if the Yankees do decide to start scoring some runs, if they do decide to start scoring runs, please score a lot of them so we're not sitting here 6 hours from now in the 15th inning with neither team wanting to get the ghost runner home. So if they're going to score, like score 4 or 5 of them, please. Not one, and then we're here till 3 in the morning. There's a hit. All right, let's get it rolling. Come on. Let's go. Let's get this thing rolling. Come on. Let's go, Judge. Oh, come on, man. It's his time. It's his time now. Let's go. Yeah, they're tiptoeing. They're singing that song, Rick. They're singing that song, brother. You got that right. Come on, man. Come on. Come on. Come on. You feel it. Come on, Judge. It's your time, brother. It's your time. It's your season. It's your money. It's everything. Let's do it. Good pitch. That was a good pitch. That was a nice backdoor slider he just threw. It's all right. $42,000 fans in the Bronx right now, probably all wondering what the hell's going on. Come on, Judge. Let's go, man. Another strike. He's throwing a nasty backdoor slider, man. He's going to throw it again. Come on, Judge. Let's go, brother. Let's go. You got this, man. You got this. Come on. Come on. Come on, dude. I can't even sit still. Oh, that was so close. So lucky that wasn't a strike. Oh my gosh. How did he take that? Oh, that's real concentration. Oh my gosh. That was strike 3. Come on, Judge. This is his at bat. You know it is. Come on. Come on. Don't be a double play. No. Damn. I'm sick of this, man. I'm sick of this garbage. And I love Aaron Judge. I'm just tired of everybody getting out, man. Can't get anything going. It's not even like the Rays are playing great baseball today. It's not even like they're playing great baseball right now. Freaking relief pitcher comes in and Moses shuts us down and to start to get the Yarborough is what I'm trying to reach for. Boy, oh boy, this is a real dark time we're going through right now. Real dark time at the plate, man. But when they break out of it, it's going to be ugly for the league. It's going to be ugly. They are going to make the league pay for this. They are going to make the league pay for this. Once the Yankees come out of this slump and we're at full strength, we are going to make the league pay for this slump. Damn right, Michael. They couldn't hit a beach ball. In the words of Patches O'Houlihan, right? They couldn't hit water if they fell out of a boat. I mean, that's what we need. We need Patches O'Houlihan from Dodgeball. We need him managing the team, man. You got to get angry. You got to get mean. One of his greatest lines was that. You couldn't hit water if you fell out of a boat. This is awful. It's awful. I'm a broken record. We're all broken records in here, man. Every single one of us. I'm really trying to think of a time where the Yankees slumped this badly to where a 1-0 lead makes me nervous. To where every game we watch, it's the second inning, the third inning, the fourth inning. We have no runs. We barely have 4 hits most of the time. I know today we have 6, but most of the time we don't even have that. And then when the other team scores a run, it's like we're in trouble. Now we're in trouble. Is that disgusting or what? I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Except Rizzo better hit a home run. Forget Matt. I mean, that's what we need to do. Come on. All right, let me get up again. Strike one. Come on, man. Oh. They're just so mentally not in the game. I mean, even Rizzo's, who generally doesn't swing at pitches like that, man, is swinging at horrendous pitches, man. Oh, and he reached for that one. That was another ball. And he reached for that. He saved himself because that was a ball. That was a ball, man. Come on, Riz. Come on. At least get to something. He has to hit a home run because Donaldson's coming up next. You know, if Rizzo gets a hit, then Donaldson comes up, right? We all know that, right? So he needs to hit a home run right now. Because if he doesn't, then Donaldson leads off the next inning. He needs to hit a home run. That's all I can say. He needs to hit one. Oh, and he tried on that one. He just missed that. He just missed that. That was the one there, right? It didn't break. It just went right in the middle there. That's something Rizzo normally would knock out in this park, man. Oh, Donaldson's on deck. Come on, Rizzo. You have to hit a home run. Because if he doesn't, we already know what's going to happen. I hate being this negative on our team, man. It's such a positive year up to late. Come on. They are swinging at horrendous pitches, man. My gosh. Hot lips Houlihan. That's right. Patches Houlihan, we need him. Like the speech he gave to that dude who said, no one expects much out of you, man, but you got to get angry. You got to get mean. We need him. We need Patches. Dip. I can't remember all five. Dip, dodge, duck, dive, and dodge. That's it. Dip, duck, dive, and wait. Dip, duck, dive, dodge, dip, duck, dive, and dodge. Can you believe? See, this is what happens in the basement. This is what happens. They're making us loopy. This non-hitting is making us loopy. I'm trying to really remember. Was it dodge, dip, duck, dive, and dodge? Whatever it is, man. We need Patches in here. We need. This is getting nuts. This is getting nuts. What is going on? Anybody else watching? Any new in here? This is regular stuff amongst all of our guys in the chat. Everybody in here is a cellar dweller. We're all down here in the basement. You're hitting the subscribe. You're hitting the bell notice. You're hitting the like button because this is a real fan channel. This is fans to fans, man. That's what this is. No one's a professional here. No one. This is fan talk, man. This is what we do in the basement, man. Everything goes here in the basement. Come on. That's what it's about. This is how you be kicking it at your local bar, your friend's house. It's everybody who's in the room. This is how you be doing it. Some trash talk, some good talk, some bad. Sometimes we're just short of talking about volleyball in here because the games get so bad. But whatever, you're in the basement. We got basement mentalities. We're always thinking about rising above, and that's what we do. Merge from the depths. And that's what this offense is going to do in the bottom of the ninth. Emerge from the depths because Wandy cannot give up a run. He can't. And if he does, I don't even blame him because we can't even score runs. How can we get mad at the pitching staff at this point? If Peralta gives up a solo shot, we can't even get mad at him because we should have 5 runs. Can you even imagine that thought right now? The Yankees scoring 5 runs in a game. Can you even fathom that thought right now? Can you even fathom it? That almost seems we can't even fathom tying this game, let alone 5 runs. Yes, Goodini. the the Babe Ruth I like, but we do need the inspiring speech from the fat kid in Sandlot. Yeah. We need anything at this point. You're right. Oh my gosh. Come on. We need the Hanson brothers from Slapshot. Is there some Hanson brothers sitting on the bench right now that'll kill that ball? If you guys remember Slapshot, then you guys know a lot. Is that the Hanson brothers? We need some Hanson brothers in that dugout. Yeah, Godini, you're right. 0.1% chance to get this done. And you almost want to say 0.0 at this point, but 0.1, I guess I'm trying to think who's coming. Donaldson's coming off. We already know where that goes. How uninspiring, man. Come on, Wandy, get it done. Wandy's pitching great. Loizaga pitched great. Cole was masterful tonight. Again, second masterful start for Cole. Second one in a row. So we got Nesta tomorrow, right? It's almost like, hey, Nesta, you can't give up any runs. None. Because if you do, we might not win. You can't give up any runs. We need it all, Godini. Yeah, Bobby Boucher. They got to picture the pitchers, somebody that used to pick on them growing up, right? That's what they got to do. You got to picture a bully in their life and swing that bat. Swing that bat and hit a home run. We need all types of inspiration. Three and two, Wandy. Come on, man. No one's going to blame you, dude. Just get the guy out. Don't give up a home run. I refuse to blame any pitcher in this game, no matter what happens right now. No matter what. We can't even blame him. He walked them. He walked them. Usually pitching for the Yankees in this situation, or this team, it's like, hey, all right, we gave up a run. It's basically Aaron Hicks' fault, but we gave up a run. But our boys, when they come up to bat, they'll get that back. They'll score 4 or 5 runs. Remember when the pitchers here had that luxury of knowing that even if you gave up a run or even a 2-run bomb, oh, it's no big deal because our Yankee batting order is going to make that up and then make them pay for scoring those runs. But now, the pressure of coming out to pitch to not give up a run in a normal situation is a lot of pressure. Now it's monstrous that he cannot give up another run. He cannot give up a second run. This game's really done. Oh, Urban Meyer. Let's go. Let's go. I'm at a loss for words at this point, man. I really am. Lost for words. Here, because we got Donaldson, let's see, Andujar, and then Benintendi. They are combined 1 for 7. Andujar only has the only hit. 1 for 7. You are rolling right now, Godini. You are rolling. You're rolling. Bless this trash with some runs. Amen. Yes. They need the basement mentality, man. That's what they need, a basement mentality. Fighting from the bottom, emerging from the depths. Get that hit. Maybe you should pinch hit Higgy at this point. Maybe Higgy, pinch hit him. Maybe he'll hit a bomb. You don't know at this point. All right, that's 2 outs. All right. This is absolutely disgusting. Try the small ball tactics. I really did love that, even though Trevino didn't lay down the greatest bunt and we got out at third. I love the fact that they did back-to-back bunts. I love it. That was so inspiring to see that. That Gardini's suggestion of them should have done a suicide squeeze, that would have been awesome, because that pitcher couldn't even handle the bunt that came to him from Benintendi. You got a good one down the line, forget it. So, yeah, that small ball, just seeing that, trying anything, that was inspirational, man. Like, they actually are trying anything. Well, you got Donaldson, Andujar, and then Benintendi. So if you do get a couple guys on, you actually could lay down a bunt, move people over. I know. Yep, I know. But making fun of them is depressingly, like, it's making us all laugh, because that's what people do when, you know, when you're feeling down and out, you look for things to laugh at. That's what we're doing in here. It happens in the basement that way. That's why it happens in the basement. But what's depressing is that we're doing this every freaking day. Can we have a different conversation tomorrow? Wandy's bringing it, man. Wandy is bringing it. I want a different conversation tomorrow. I want to be jumping up 8-0, 9-0. Dude, I want to do everything tomorrow. I want to see first inning smashing tomorrow. Come out in the first inning, everybody just reckless abandon, just hitting home runs, getting runs in, manufacturing runs. I want to see it all tomorrow, man, because this is getting old. This is getting old and depressing. Who would have ever thought what we saw in the first half of this Yankee team, that on June 18th, we were 9 games ahead of everybody. 9 games ahead of everybody. Then we'd be watching this kind of, now, you know a slump's going to happen here and there, but who would have ever pictured this happening? The bat's completely shut down. Every game, you can't even get a run. That you're going into 5th innings with no runs. And still be 10 games up in first. I don't know what the Blue Jays are doing right now. Does anybody know? I don't know what the Blue Jays are doing right now, but right now, coming into today, we were 10 games up. As a matter of fact, I'm going to look. Walked another, like I said, I refuse to get mad at any pitcher on this team. I refuse to get mad at them. Well, the Blue Jays are losing 7-3. See, they are blessing us with this slump. They're losing 7-3. The Blue Jays are losing 7-3 right now. So thankfully, they're still slumping. So we're still in good position. And the Orioles are beating them 7-3. The Orioles. So, I mean, can you believe this? What a blessing that the Blue Jays are doing nothing right now. But the Rays beating us isn't going to be any good, because they're right there too. The Rays are right there. You're really disgusting. Yeah. Oh, the Mets in 07 was a horrible collapse. Even the Mets last year, the All-Star break, the Mets were killing it in first place, and they slumped so badly in the second half, they didn't even make the playoffs. Just last year, 07 was worse, but last year was pretty bad for the Mets too. That was a pretty bad one. To go that far and then just not even make the playoffs. That was bad. I don't even want to. That's why I said we are graced right now that the Blue Jays are so bad. We're graced with that. Because here we are yet again, talking about how blessed we are that the Blue Jays aren't winning either. What inning was that game in? It's going to the bottom of the 8th. The Blue Jays are home. And it's 7-3 Baltimore, going to the bottom of the 8th. So the Blue Jays have 6 outs to go. Can you imagine we're looking that up because we're down 1-0 and just believe that we're not going to come out of this. We're down 1-0. Hopefully they don't give up any more runs. And we're looking up what the Blue Jays are doing because we're worried that we're down 1-0. That's how bad this is. Tired of this garbage, man. I'm tired of it. Anybody new in the room, subscribe, bell notice, hit the like button, keep this basement rolling. And if you want to learn about Tiny Tim or Richard Simmons or Mr. T, we talk about everything in here because there's nothing else going on. We can talk about Knight Rider and everything else you want to talk about from the 80s, man. Anything else you want to talk about, we'll talk about it. Because there's nothing else going on. So every day in the basement, this is what happens. We find things to talk about. IKF is the only Yankee player to have an RBI in the last 34 innings. Well, if things weren't any worse, that's a great one, Lockport. Thanks for keeping this rolling, man. Thanks for keeping this positivity just rolling on through, brother. Thanks, man. What a time to be alive, Rick. Yes, what a time to be alive, man. Oh, this is incredible. It's incredible. Time to be alive, man. Being a Yankee fan, this is amazing. That's a hit. That's a hit. That's going to score a run. We definitely lost now. And he's going to run on Hicks' arm, of course. That's 2-0. Listen, no one blame the pitcher, please. No one. We have no business blaming pitching at this point. Andujar, game-winning homer, call it early, hoping it works. Well, at this point, it would be a game-tying homer if Donaldson could find a way on base because we're down 2-0 now. AC/DC's best rock group ever, changed my mind. That's the point we're at now, talking about the best rock groups. I'll throw Iron Maiden in there. Iron Maiden was nasty. Iron Maiden is a legendary band, just like AC/DC is. There's so many. I'll never name who's the greatest band, but you get an AC/DC, I'll throw Iron Maiden in. I'll throw my hat in the ring with them too, man. They are a great band. But you know, it'd be a great band. The Yankees batting order, but now it's 2-0, man. This is going to be pathetic. This is pathetic. Hey, Eduardo, welcome to the chat, man. Welcome to the basement, brother, where everything happens. Please subscribe, bell notice, like button. Do all of that, brother. And you're bringing in what? Jose Siri traded from the Astros? Yeah, listen, we can't even shake off the Red Sox in last place. We struggle against the Royals. We can't even come back in a 1-0 lead. Worrying about the Astros right now isn't even on the plate on our mind. We can't even score a damn run. We can't do anything at this point. Technically, they're metal, but I got to go with Metallica. Oh, Metallica. I mean, these are all legendary bands anyway. Say at the point of doing AC/DC or Metallica or Iron Maiden or things like that. They're all legendary bands, and it comes down to a matter of opinion at that point. Really, it comes down to a matter of opinion because they're all legendary bands. So to argue who's the best of all of them is all subjective. Seriously, but they're all legendary. No one can deny that those three bands are just legendary bands, man. I mean, just please. And that hit him. Oh, this is just getting better and better, guys. Better and better. Led Zeppelin, Pink Floyd. Oh, yeah. The Doors. I never got into Pink Floyd. I think it's because I never did the right drugs to get into Pink Floyd. Led Zeppelin is legend. Yeah, I mean, Metallica, Iron Maiden, AC/DC, Led Zeppelin, those are different kind of bands. Aerosmith. Henry came in with Aerosmith. They're a good Aerosmith, Henry. That's I don't think you get any guitar solos out of Aerosmith like you would with the Aerosmith was a good band, Henry. They were a good band, but I don't. They're different kind of style than Iron Maiden, I would think. Uh-oh. Haven't seen the bots in a while. Haven't seen the bots on a while, but they just popped up. I haven't had to do this in a while. I hate the bots. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna take care of this stuff. So annoying. Come on. Oh, more runs, guys. We are not winning this game. And I'm sorry. That's something I normally wouldn't say, but it is actually the new normal. This is the new normal right now, guys. That's it, guys. You know, it's amazing. That's okay when a Met fan comes in the stream. You know what? Listen, I'll acknowledge a Met fan for a minute. Met fans come in the stream because you know what? Met fans hate the Yankees so much because we won a lot. Met fans hate the Yankees, and the Mets we're always on the Mets' minds. You know what? Yankee fans don't even think about the Mets unless we meet them in the World Series. We don't even think about them. We don't worry about them. They're the Mets. That's all. They're the Mets. They don't even have anything to do with us. That's for Met fans that hate the Yankees when they have this much of a window to talk. Let them talk. They're finally winning. Who cares? It's no big deal. I don't care if a Met fan comes in the room. Who cares? Welcome to the chat, Mark. You want to talk about the Mets? You jump into a Yankee stream. You jump into a Yankee stream to talk about the Mets being better right now. Congratulations, man. Because Yankee fans, we don't even think about the Mets. But y'all, the Yankees are so deep embedded and rent space in your guys' minds that you have to do the pathetic move of jumping into a Yankee stream to talk. So enjoy it, brother. It's fine. Nobody cares in here. Like I said, you can't even get mad at the pitching right now. They're under such pressure to not give up runs, and here we are trying to give up 4 runs. You know? Oh, Gunner, you're back. Welcome back, brother. Welcome back, Gunner. Hey, Rick. Yep. Yeah, man. Journey was a really good group, man. That's not in the same category, of course, but Steve Perry had an amazing voice, man. Come on, Journey. Journey was a legendary band. They were legendary with Steve Perry, man. Come on. That's all day. That's all day, man. Born in 99, grew up listening to Metallica, Guns N' Roses, White, Aerosmith, AC/DC, Journey. We don't, yeah, don't even know. I already said the speech for everybody, man, about the Mets. A Met fan has to come in. It's pathetic. It's pathetic, man, because he's got to jump a Yankee stream because he has this much time to talk. Who can? We don't even think about the Mets. You know what? When the Yankees are winning, we don't jump in Mets streams. You go, oh man, who runs New York? Yeah, who cares? Let him have his fun. Who cares? Who cares, man? We don't. We don't even think about them. They're the Mets. Yeah, you went to the game. That's right, Lockport. That's awesome, brother. That's great. Michael Jackson. Dude, we're Michael Jackson, Prince. How about Prince, man? Prince was Prince was amazing, man. Amazing musician. Yankees are struggling bad right now, man. It's just a depressing time. But we'll come out of it. Like I said, we're getting our big guns back, man. We're going to come out of it. Yep. Toronto has not taken, Michael Kay is, and Paul O'Neill are talking now. Toronto has not taken advantage of this Yankee slump at all. We've said it 1,000 times in the basement, brother. We've said it 1,000 times. 1,000. And the fact that Toronto cannot take advantage of this is a joke. But we're playing them this week. That's what's scary. We have a 4-game set coming up Thursday against the Blue Jays, man. 4-game set. We gotta win. We gotta win the next 2 and win 3 out of 4 from Toronto. Like we can't. Oh, you guys know. You guys already know. Yay! We're out of the inning. Prime Eminem, Tupac, Biggie, rap was 90s rap was legendary, Gardini. Come on, man. Come on, man. I grew up, Public Enemy was my first favorite. Public Enemy, Chuck D, Flavor. That was my first favorite rap band was Public Enemy. They were the greatest. Then I love Cypress Hill. Another great rap legendary band. So there's plenty. You're spitting them all out, man. Lunicorn, I know he said he was going to show up, but you guys are so used to the Lunicorn. I don't know what happened. He texted me in the beginning saying he would be here. You never know with the Lunicorn, man, but when the Lunicorn comes on, it's all good, man. It's all good. Yep. We already know, man. Known the guy forever, man. He's a great dude. He grew up 2 blocks from, like he tells you guys all the time, he grew up like 2 or 3 blocks from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, and he's a Met fan. But I mean, it's crazy. Things happen like that. I mean, there's people in Buffalo that are Jets fans. I don't know how that happens. Or there's, I mean, like when I drove around the country in the truck, man, I would have my Jets hat on or maybe a Jets jersey one day. And people like out west in California, like Jets, man. I thought everybody from New York is Giants fans. And I'm like, not all of us. We actually, some Jet fans do exist. Some Jet fans do exist. Oh yeah, Gunner, you're 100% correct, man. 90s rap is 1 million times better than modern. I agree. I agree with you 100%. 100%, bro. Actually, Godini, I've known Blue a very long time. When the Mets are bad, he admits it, man. When he's on here, I've known him my whole life, man. So he admits it, man. He does 100%. Lou's a true Blue Met fan all the way. He's a great friend of mine. And when they're up, they're up. When they're down, he's there. He's down. Wouldn't it be amazing if they actually did pull a miracle out of there, you know what, and win this one? That'd be incredible. Well, let's see. Here we go. Here we go. Hey, Mark, if you're going to be in a room, at least you can do is subscribe, brother. Subscribe. Hit the bell notice, man. Hit the like button. So then you know when we're on. You can come in here and talk all the crap you want, man. Throw a sub on here at least, man. If you're going to come in my chat, at least hit the sub. You can at least do that. That would be awesome. All right, Jason Adam, this dude has a 1.1 ERA. 1.1. Well, here's good old Josh Donaldson, the inspiring at bat by Josh Donaldson. Here we go. It's going to be inspiring. right? What a way to make us believe we're going to come back, starting it off with Josh Donaldson. They got to stop batting him fourth. I'm sorry. They have to stop batting him fourth. They cannot have Donaldson anywhere near the top of this order anymore. They just can't. They just can't. His batting is so pathetic, and watching him try to catch up to a fastball is getting disgusting, man. He's showing his age. He cannot even catch up to a fastball. He's so far behind every time he strikes out on him. And even there on the freaking breaking ball, he can't even hit that. Surprisingly, he has 2 strikes on him already. Surprisingly. Surprise us tonight. Surprise us and come back and win. Could you imagine that? That's why we're all still here, just to see the surprise, because you never know. But I think we all know. I think we all know. I think we do. Let's go, dude. This guy takes 5 hours in between pitches. Oh my gosh, man. Pitches like this is going to get killed when they come out with the pitch clock or whatever they're going to word it, man. When they come out with that. And a hard grand slam. Well, and a hard, it'd be a real cool trick if you can hit a grand slam with one guy on. But yeah. I did watch it. By the way, I did watch the 82-yard punt. I told you, when you guys told me to watch something, I will watch it. I wrote it down and I watched it today. That was amazing, man. It was a 62 net yard, right? And rolled into the end zone for a touchback. That punt was amazing. He was practically at his own end zone when he hit that. That was an incredible punt. And it was like in the air forever. Yes, thank you. You guys see stuff like that, man, let me know, because I enjoyed that. Just like the guy that caught 7 punts, man. That was incredible. Like, how do you do that? Oh, Donaldson worked the walk. Donaldson worked the walk. Wow. Thanks, Mark. Hey, Mark, thanks, brother. I do appreciate that. For real, man. Hit the like button, too, please. Hit the bell notice. And you know I'm here every day, man. I don't care if you come in the room. I really don't. Everything happens in the basement, man. Everything happens here. We talk trash. It's all in fun. We go back and forth. When the game gets bad like it's been, we talk about everything. That's why I was talking about rock bands. Mark, it's fine. You come on in the room, man. It's all good. And the trash talk is fun. That's the way it's supposed to be. Oh, dude, this guy is taking 9 freaking hours in between pitches, man. It's not even like anybody on this team is hitting. What is so hard? Throw the pitch and we'll strike out. That's the way it's going. Throw the pitch, we'll strike out and keep it moving. Let's go. Andahar just swung at a pitch that was like right here. It was like right here. Like the pitch came in, it was like right here. It's like right here. He's like, what are you doing? Absolutely insane, man. Come on. There's 2 guys in the stands going, "Let's go Yankees," and no one's joining in. There's just 2. You can hear them. If you listen to the game, you can hear them. There's 2 guys and no one's joining in. It's just, "Let's go Yankees," and that's you can hear. If you're listening to the game, you can hear them, and nobody else is joining in. Nobody. Isn't that great? Because everybody's sick of this shameful, disgraceful garbage that we have been watching since the All-Star break. This absolute disgrace that we're watching out here. Everybody should be ashamed of themselves, except our pitching staff, who's had a great week of pitching, and we've done nothing. 0. Can't even get a damn run. Thank you, Andahar. Thank you for participating. Give Andahar a participation trophy for today, man. Great. Good job. That ball was in the dirt, and then he swung. Good job, man. Thank you. Thanks for showing up. What are you looking at, man? Wow. his Benintendi, I mean, I don't know what else to say. Just get this pain over with. Man, the moral of the story this week, this month, these last 40-something games is if the other team scores one run, we're in trouble. In trouble. This is absolutely ridiculous, man. This is what trash. A bunch of individuals playing, man. There you go, double play that. What a fitting way to end the game. You're not going to get Benintendi, dude. You're not going to get him. You're not going to get him. He was messing around. He should have just thrown to second and thrown to first. Wait, he was trying to play around tagging Donaldson. Benintendi's fast. You ain't going to get them both. You ain't going to get them both. So, okay, so we're just stringing along the pain here, guys. We have a stay of execution. Benintendi's on first. All right, Trevino. Hit a 2-run bomb. Just somebody hit a bomb. I don't know what Boone's are doing out there or discussing, man. He was out. All right, let's go. Come on. Oh, obstruction on the fielder. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Yep. It looked like he missed him. It looked like he gave a little half tag or something. Are they replaying this? Are they challenging this? Really? Well, I guess you have to, man. Anything to try to keep this freaking thing rolling. See, when crap rolls downhill, man. It's been rolling. It's been a monstrous hill, too. A monstrous, never-ending hill. I don't think he tagged him, though. I'm being biased as hell right now, but I don't think he tagged him. I better do my rally hat, right? That's what we're doing. Should I wear it like this now? I said none of this stuff I believe in, but people swear by this stuff. Oh, you got to put your rally cap on. All right, well, I'm going to put it on. Let's see if this works. I'm going to put this on for the rest of the way. This is how I'm wearing my hat, because rally caps, I'm told, works. Let's see if this is true. Should I turn it like this too? No, it's not going to stay like that. So let's just do this. We're rally capping, right? I want to see if this works. And you guys that watch my channel a lot know that when I do crap like this, it doesn't work, which I know it doesn't. But we're going to go in and try anything at this point to break this slump. That's what we're doing now. Let's go. Let's try this. Let's go. We're rally capping. We are rally capping. Now we're going to take 9 hours to review this. Can you tell if they got touched or not? Move on with this game. I got my rally cap on, ready. Now I'm ready to try to believe this stuff, which is nonsense. But I'm going to go with it anyway. The review is actually it's quicker than the guy in between pitches on the mound. You know what the problem is? The guys in the replay booth were asleep. They actually drank themselves to sleep. So I'm going to wake them up and say, no, the game's still going. You guys actually have to do something. All right, the runner's out. All right. Well, this doesn't mean that. This is a rally cap. And I'm told by fans this is going to work. And we're going to do this. We're going to go all in now. Going all in. Yep. I'm supposed to look like this, right? Because I'm told. I know fans that do this stuff. I don't believe in it. You get a hit, a home run, or nothing, but they tell me it works. So I'm trying anything at this point, Gadini, and the rest of the cellar dwellers. I'm trying anything to get this going. Oh, what are you swinging at, man? This isn't working so far. Come on. What was he swinging at? Half these Yankees are swinging at. I mean, the ball isn't even in the strike zone. Then it breaks. Then they swing. I don't know. It's just what I'm saying. Come on now. Guy takes 9 hours in between pitches. It's adding to our pain. Like he's dragging us out on purpose. This pitcher Adam is like punishing us, and he's punishing everybody at the game by making us sit here and look ridiculous and do whatever we got to do to keep this thing freaking rolling. My gosh, man. Come on. Oh, it didn't work. I wore the rally cap. It didn't even work. Again, I'm waiting. I'm going to keep trying until it finally works. I'm going to keep trying till it finally works because it doesn't work. Wow. Everything I've ever said about rally caps is true. At least we saw someone hit the ball out of the infield into the warning track. I mean, is that a positive? No. Guys, I have no words. I will be back tomorrow night to continue this punishment that we all are going through together. We're going to go through it in the basement again tomorrow night at 7 o'clock, right here in the basement. All my cellar dwellers, everybody, we're all down here together. Regulars, I appreciate you. I tell you guys all the time that you guys make this channel happen. You make me look forward to coming in here. I just show up. You guys make the show. You make the whole thing. I appreciate it. I really do. Anybody new here, subscribe, bell notice, like button, keep the basement rolling. We're inevitably getting to the milestone of 1,000. We're going to move beyond that. You guys that already are sub, get other people in here, man. Let's keep this chat. No matter what happens, you guys have been with me from the beginning, and we're going to be with me all the way as we continue on. Other than that, guys, I'm getting something to eat, and I am going to watch anything but baseball right now. I will see you guys tomorrow night, 7 o'clock. Right here in the basement, fellas. I'm Johnny Basement, and I am out.